All right. Okay. And we're live. So today I want to talk about manifestation tools. And I have none other than Duke Smith from live from TikTok. He always talking about quantum jumping and manifestation styles and techniques. My first question before we get deep into the manifestation for you, Duke, is how did you stumble upon this? How did you stumble upon manifestation and what does it mean for you?
That's just a way of life.
Right.
How I grew up is that's like a family thing. Like they know how to manifest. They know how to extract things out of nature. So I guess it was just something natural.
Right.
Like because I can't picture life without it.
Right.
And the more you go through it, the more you understand what it is and how to do it. So it's like almost they will call it rituals or certain things that you will do.
Yes.
The cause and effect. You know what I mean?
Right. So day one, this has been always for your family. You came up in a family that they said the word manifestation, or you stumbled upon it kind of like in your spiritual journey.
But it's the same thing.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was born in South Carolina. I was raised in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
My family is from South Carolina. I was born here too as well. I just came up north when I was like a young boy. You get what I'm saying? So the traditions.
Right.
My heritage, I'm American Indian. That's what they call American Indian, indigenous Niji, really. So I already know that side. And when it comes to the spiritual, like it's always been something that's ingrained in my family. So once I started going off on my own, going on my own journey, I got to see more and get to connect with the source.
Okay, so when you're manifesting, like let's break it down to the people that's new to this, maybe coming from religion or whatever. When you're manifesting, what are you actually doing or thinking? I mean, I know you can't get it wrong, but what is it that you do when you are trying to manifest or bring something forward?
When I manifest something, first thing I do is say it's already done. The next thing I do is I really put on like some zone out music, because it's a certain place you have to go, like zone out in your mind.
Right.
So I guess they will call that 0 point, or wherever you go to.
Oh, you know it at 0 point. I tell my supporters 0 point. Yeah, okay.
Because that's when you get back to the your nothingness and everything at the same time, like
the nothingness. Yes, 0 point energy.
Because everything comes from the dark matter anyway. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Antimatter and all that stuff. It comes from the spiritual to the physical, period.
Right.
So we got to get to that point where we're at that place where we can resonate with that when we start asking for things.
Okay, so Queen said it's already done. So you're saying you start off saying it's already done. So after then what?
And I zone out. You can get your favorite zone out music. You can use frequencies, solfeggio frequencies. You can use hemisyncs, synchronize both sides of your hemispheres of your brain. You can listen to your favorite song, like something that gets you going, like zones you out to where you don't even see the room. You could be looking at a TV, but not watching TV, right?
Right.
You're zoned out about something else. You got to get to that point in your mind where it's like you're zoned out. And then from there, you start creating, getting clear and clear. It's like how Tesla would do it. He got to go all the way and see it all the way done in his mind first.
Okay.
It's like you're crafting it and building it in your mind, your workshop, your mental lab. And the better you can get clear about that picture that you're trying to create in your mental lab, then after that, everything's going to just set on this way.
Okay, so Duke is saying the first thing he's doing is saying it's already done.
Yeah, it's already done.
You saying this out loud, or you're thinking that it's already done?
In my mind too, I'm like, it's already done.
In your mind, and you say it out loud.
I'm not going to back down from it until I'm going to get it anyway, because I'm not going to back down from it, period. So in my mind, I was like, it's already done.
Right. So Tangela said that's powerful. The zone out part is powerful. And I want everybody, I like to break stuff down simply for everybody, no matter where I am in my journey. So when you're saying zone out, you're saying, could I zone out by just staring at something? Like I'm just staring at the mouse right now.
Exactly.
Could I zone out like that? That's a good way.
What was it bring you here?
long as it bring me there. So it doesn't matter what you're looking at. Hey, Keith. Hey, Tangela. Hey, Blue Diamond. Hey, Lioness. I got you down for being here. Thank you for participating. So you're zoning out by looking at just anything. And so
But
now
you're not really looking at it. It's like you're behind your eyes. You're in your mind's eye.
I love that. I love that. You're not really looking at this because now you're behind your eyes. I've never heard it like that before. I like that.
That's what it seems like to me.
You're behind your eyes.
You're looking with the eye within.
Because you're looking with the eye within. So you're behind your eyes. Tangela, did you hear that? Oh my God. You're behind your eyes. So you're in your universe.
But you're behind your eyes. So that would be like our third eye.
Yeah.
It's really in your middle. Your pineal is in your middle. Exactly in the middle of your brain type. Because it's the center.
And we could also correlate that to say the universe within. So you're in your universe. We got our 5,000. Thank y'all for the taps. We got our 5,000. So you in your universe.
Absolute facts.
So it's already done. We said that first. And then we zoned out.
Like I'm not giving up until it's done. Like I don't care how many times I gotta feel at it, but I want to get it. So it's already done.
Okay. So now that we getting in our, that was really a great analogy, Yankee. Now that we getting in our universe, we're behind our eyes. What are we doing back there? We're just saying thank you. We're creating.
We're at the workshop now. Now we're pulling out our canvas. We're pulling out our paintbrush. Like this is what I want to do, or just paint a picture that represents something that you want to do. Because a lot of times, most times, it's not going to happen exactly like it. There's very few occasions where it's actually happened the exact way that I pictured it.
Right.
Piece by piece, and I got the stories. I got receipts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, I'm not laughing at you, Duke. I was looking at the comments. Miss B and Erica talk about their fingers. Their fingers about to fall off and knees stretching from tapping the screen. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for y'all share. Y'all make sure y'all comment on the whichever platform you're on. It brings other people to the page. So back to what you were saying. It's a blank canvas now.
Yeah, now you're painting it.
We're painting.
But you have to correlate that paint, what you're painting, with the actual level of how you feel you believe. It is only going to go to the level of how much you believe that you can. So that's the self-esteem part. Yep.
And that's where self-concept come in. Because you got to believe this.
Exactly. Because if you don't have the self-concept for it, it's not really going to happen.
Yeah.
A lot of resistance towards it because you don't believe that you can do it. You can see it all day. But if you can't connect with the feeling of it.
That part. It's resistance. It's resistance if you can't connect to it.
They gotta connect. You see it in your mind, you feel it in your heart.
Okay. The Queen said Duke is making visualization more understandable. He really is. Because now this I want to share with you all about resistance. Sometimes we can create our own resistance during this if you're not doing it and believing it. If you don't believe this, then your subconscious mind is saying, no, like say, for example, you're trying to attract money. No, you're not. We broke, remember? And then it on your blank canvas, it'll show you how broke you are.
That's what we start off with. It's already done.
Yes.
Some resistance right there. Because that's basically you're declaring to yourself, I don't care how long, I don't care how many obstacles I have to jump around, jump through, or jump over, I am going to get this shit.
Yeah.
That's already done. Let's get that out the way. That's why it's already done.
Right. Okay. So no matter what, it's mine.
First off, for you from getting that resistance on you, so it's like, it's mine. I don't give a fuck how hard I gotta go at this.
Right. I'm getting it. It's mine. And you know what I like to add to that is that, you know how we loosely say this, but we'll forget about this part. We'll say energy is neither created nor destroyed. Energy is neither created. That part right there. Energy is neither created. That means anything that we possibly could desire has already been created. And that right there brings like peace to you. Because when you say, if you know that about energy and you say, like Duke was saying, starting off by saying it's already done, you can build up your concept, your self-concept, your faith, your knowing that, yeah, because energy is always, everything is already created. So it is already done. I just got to get my mind over there.
We just got to tune into it.
Right. I like that.
That's the part that we all practicing. That's the part what made self-help books blow up so much. Affirmation books, affirmation channels, people that teach affirmations. That's the part that needs to be filled in. It's the, what are we doing as far as our own personal rituals to make those things line up with those universal laws?
Right.
Because it's not something we creating, it's already done.
So
you just got to align to it.
So
how can I align myself to it?
So you always just did it alone? Was there a moment in your journey where you used things in the matrix to kind of like support your manifestation practices?
Vision boards, writing it down, especially I'm a writer. I've been writing. Most of my earliest memories come from being at a table with my mom showing me how to write. And this is before I even went to school.
Vision boards, writing it down.
I always write. And I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? I had a music journey before, so
drawing, especially if you know how to draw. That, okay, speaking of drawings, you said something earlier about a blank canvas. That's just like what an artist does. They tap out when they're drawing and they're really in a manifestation vortex, almost like.
It's like you're in a bridge.
Yeah.
Bridge from the unseen to be manifest.
Yes. Hey, Calvin, thank you for being here. Yes, being in your own world.
You tune into that frequency, you can bring that unknown into the physical. That's what you're the vessel for.
Yeah. Yeah. Erica says, as above, so below, as within, so without. Yes. So it is already done. It's already done. So vision boards, writing it down, spoken word. Some people even like to try to bring crystals with them.
Yeah. I still got to be more educated on crystals. I understand it to a certain aspect.
Yeah.
But I believe that energy, I got an argon pyramid in the back right over there anyway.
Really?
Yeah, I got an argon crystal, argon pyramid.
Pyramid,
like that.
Yeah.
And I got another crystal. And I want to get more crystals because I understand the energy. And they show where scientifically they put it behind some type of screen where they can see the energy. And they've seen energy being emitted from the argon pyramids. Just like how they saw with the original regular pyramids, like the Gizas, the Machu Picchu's, and shit like that. They can see that actually harnesses that ether that's in this atmosphere.
It really does. But here's the thing: I love it, and I have crystals and stuff sitting here on my table. I have even manifestation kits that I put crystals in when I mill them off. Here's the thing that I always tell people, because we were first talking about us, what we do. We didn't mention at first nothing. So I like to remind people, always remember, as it pertains to either with crystals or any tool, that you're going to be the most powerful crystal that you ever own. Like even if you get into the crystal aspect, because remember, you're made up of crystals and gold and all of these energies that we see out here as within, just like somebody just said, as within, so without. There you go. DMT.
It's like a crystallized liquid in our pineal.
It's crystal, yeah. Dimethyltryptamine.
Crystals in it. It's an eye, but it's got crystals in it.
Yeah. And so
crystals.
Liquid. Yeah. On a whole nother level.
And that's the center.
Exactly. And it helps with our manifestation practices, because just like you were saying, we're going behind our eyes. We're tapping into that realm where the crystal's fluid is flowing. It's almost like when we yes. So when we zoning out of the physical eyes and we're paying attention, like you said, just zoned out, what we're doing is going into that first eye, like being right behind it and allowing our thoughts to like penetrate through it to manifest the new reality or the new desire that we're trying to manifest. I like that. That's,
I like how you explain that one.
That's beautiful. I know, because when we put our minds together from one conscious
creation.
Yes.
Strength to bounce those ideas and share perspectives with people that's on that vibration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we're really about this. And we're really for the people understanding what it is, so everybody can manifest.
Right.
Now we eliminate hatred, we eliminate jealousy, we eliminate a lot of shit, a lot of problems that go on because everybody's happy. Nobody got time to be hating. You hear me?
Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all type y'all questions if y'all have questions for Duke. I'm just asking questions to be able to help everybody no matter where they are. So back on other things that we use outside of ourselves, we got a vision board, we got writing it down, we got crystals. Anything else?
Subliminal affirmation.
Affirmation.
Listen to them. I remember one time I listened to one before, and it was to be a YouTube star or something like that. Right. The channel blew up, went over 20,000 subscribers. But for me, in the area I was around, that's like your hood rich or something like that. From YouTube, I was, you know what I'm saying? Had 1 million view videos. So affirmations. Yeah, well, the sleep subliminal joints. Yeah. You listen to them in your sleep, like those are some real good ones. I listen to some every night. Do you have affirmations on your YouTube? Do you have a YouTube channel? I got 12. Are you serious? I know, I be doing too much. You have music behind you? I have my own affirmation audios. I've done some for athletics for the kids. You know, so a lot of kids all over the world hit me up like, "Yo, coach, thank you, coach." They call me coach because I put it into like the athletics field. So I got affirmation audios for, you know, saying all the athletes because nobody was tapping into that. And I believe the mental rehearsal, like in the Olympics, they do mental rehearsal. It's all about who can outthink that. That's who's going to win because everybody's tremendous athletes. They train for 4 years. So right. It comes down to the mind. So I do have some. And I have another channel with very few videos, but they have some for like wealth affirmations, subliminals. Right. They put behind the music. You can't hear the words, but I'll give you a list of what subliminals are in the audio so you know what's going into your mind. And you can listen to them followed by pictures of luxury. So what is this YouTube channel with the affirmations on it? That one's called Aim for Millions. 8? Aim for Millions. Aim the number 4 and millions. It's all one word. Oh, Aim for Millions. Somebody type that in on this here live over here. Aim for Millions. AIM the number 4 MILLIONS. Right? Millions. Yep. Tangela's Miss Grateful. Could somebody tap that on my YouTube channel? Aim for Millions. That's his on my YouTube channel. That's Duke's YouTube channel. There you go. There you go. There you go. Let me pin that right there. It's like that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wait a minute. Why I can't pin? All right. So remember those days I was monetized. I had 165 videos. I had to erase them all and start over. Oh, they changed the policies. You know how YouTube did that big switch of the policies in like 2018, 2019. Yeah. Then everybody started getting demonetized. Like the things that we should slide don't slide no more. Yeah, it's the craziest thing. That was a part of that because my channel was getting real big. Okay. And I was monetized. I was getting checks. Really? Checks. That's good. I'm so happy for you. So Aim for Millions. So Aim for Millions is you on YouTube. That's your YouTube channel. Yeah, that's one of them. You're one of them. That's where the affirmations are. Yeah, that's where one of the affirmations are. That's for like the business owners, the entrepreneurs. You know, that mind frame. Okay. Okay. Niche. So I'm recording this on YouTube. So on YouTube, there's a channel, Aim for Millions, and that's for athletes, business-minded people that need affirmations, right? That's for the business-minded people. The athletes one, that's Mind, Body, and Sports. And Mind, Body, and Sports is another YouTube channel, right? Mind, Body, and Sports. That's for the athletes, for affirmations, right? Okay. I got 3 of those channels. Connected, because they connected with my own LLC. Oh, okay.
And then you're Duke Smith 26 on TikTok, right? Okay. All right. Perfect. We missed a question up in here, Duke. Somebody says, what about water? Water being able to hold memories.
Absolutely. Everybody saw what's the guy named? Mosoto, Dr. You know, the doctor that was studying the vibrations in the water, capturing the.
I remember hearing about it. I don't remember the doctor's name. How the water had memory.
I actually watched it, and it's real. He spoke good words to the bottle of rice. They put them off for 30 days, and they spoke like words like gratitude and all that stuff. And they spoke words like, like bad things, bad words, and it looks results after 30 days. One was rotten, and the ones he spoke all the goodness to, it was like preserved. Right. Golden, you know what I'm saying?
Some of them looks like snowflakes.
Right.
Beautiful.
It was capturing it.
Yeah. Yeah. They were so beautiful, looking like snowflakes. Just because somebody had spoke and said the word love, you know, love, love, love. And when they said the hateful words, then it looks like a really dark energy. Like, right?
Just like that. And so I believe that. You speak that into the water. We're made up mostly of water. You speak that to, that's why it says sticks and stones break my bones, but words wouldn't.
That's a lie. Because they will.
My bones.
They will. They will hurt you. They will. Trust me.
Go ahead and break my bones.
Trust me.
The words would tear you alive.
They really would. Especially with that person even when you don't know, words still have meaning and power. Like, right? They just creating the things that you don't want. But behind a conscious creator, and they intentionally putting power behind a spoken word or they spelling. Oh man. Oh yeah.
Break my bones.
Yeah. Because we speak in life or death. There's power in the tongue, life or death. Yeah.
So I'd rather use mine to speak good into the world, because I know that even when carnage I'm capable of. That makes sense.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
It's not like not being nice to people. It's just like, you're a kind person because you understand the flip side of who you are. Because it's there.
Do you happen to know your blood type? Because check this out. The reason why I asked you that is because they are certain, based upon my knowing and my research and mentoring different people, there are certain blood types that's better with certain styles of manifestation. Like, right? So I'm a blood type B. I'm a blood type connection catalyst. This is why I'm kind of like going here. And so I find that even though they have those tools, and trust me, I use it, the crystals, I ground myself. But because I'm a blood type B and air is my element based upon my blood type, because we all have a different element that we're going to be better at. So air is my element. And with that being said, my spoken word, going back with what you were just talking about, my word is my bond, kind of like I could speak good or bad, and I know that situation changed because I spoke the word and I know my power. I know my power. So what you're saying is real. And so other blood types, like say, for example, if you were a blood type O, it would be fire. It would be you lighting a candle or being outside with your intense passion behind what it is that you're manifesting, and that'll instantly help you with manifestation. In the A's, for example, them being grounded outside, standing outside because they're more connected to the earth. The A's, A blood types, so them being outside, or they could be in their garden talking to trees, kind of like those are the people that was remember that trend about going viral. If you're standing next to the tree and the tree touch you, that was a whole bunch of A blood types. Because the universe recognized them as the element of earth, and them trees listen to them, kind of like it's almost like that's their superpower. And finally, because they're connected to that. Yes. And so AB is water. And so they're connected to the water element. And so they can do like manifestation practices with water. And when you were talking about it, I've done this in the past when we're talking about how, the snowflakes change. I've done that with water. And what you could do with your manifestation style, if you're AB, is you could put your words or your intent on, write it down, spell it, because you're casting a spell, write it down, put it inside of some water in a Ziploc bag, freeze that, and put it in the freezer. And baby, your stuff is coming because now you got your element that coincides with your blood type, and you're using your superpower.
I gotta find that out.
You gotta find that out, dude.
I gotta find it out.
You do.
Because I know you say being outside, right?
Yep.
It's been a lot of times where I'll be looking out. My main shit is looking out the window, listening to some zone out music, getting to that zone spot.
Yeah.
Because I've done it before, and that shit brought me on a tour.
Yeah.
Like an artist for like 10 shows.
Yeah.
I lived the life of somebody being on tour, and I was in the music world too, so that was like a dream come true for me. Like in a sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Thinking about being on tour. 3 months later, it happens.
And it bring you there.
And I was there. Like I was already there in my mind. It's already done because I know I was going.
But when you coinciding with your element while doing it, which maybe you could be in blood. But with that being said, because your element is your superpower, and so pay attention when you have small things that manifest like real fast. Pay attention to what it was you were doing. If you're blood type AB, for example, were you drinking water when you thought that up? Because that means you had your element, and it kind of magnifies what you're doing.
But you was doing it so naturally, you didn't even realize.
There you go. And so for me, I didn't realize with my blood type, any B's out there, any B blood types out there, any B's with my blood type, I could just think and I'd be like, dang, I knew that was going to happen, or dang, I just was thinking about you. I do that all the time when I think about somebody. Matter of fact, before this here live, I just to point this out, before this live, I was thinking about, I'm not going to say her whole name. She know who she is. She's one of my best supporters. I was thinking about TW. Matter of fact, I printed my labels. I was sending TW something, and I made a mistake and printed my labels for something else, put it in the printer, and her address came on my labels instead of her address being in this other printer where I was sending her package to. I put it to the wrong printer, right? And I was like, TW, get up out of here. And as soon as I turned around, TW sent me an email. Then when I came on this live right now, TW is here. It's like, just because I was thinking of that particular person, they come. I know my powers. So if y'all don't believe in nothing else, believe in your blood, baby. Believe in the power that's in here. And your blood is attracted to a certain element. That's your superpower. That's your force. It is deep. Our rabbit hole runs deep in so many ways. So
talk about that energy.
Yeah.
That's real, man.
Yeah.
People may say it's mumble jumble or it's fluff, but they
yeah.
just don't understand.
Yeah.
Like a light,
that's powerful. Miss B, no problem. She said she couldn't pin it either. I don't know why it's not letting me pin. Let me see. We missed some questions. Wait. Good vibes and blessing. How do you override someone else's bad vibes? Erica says, Keith.
You don't. Just get away from it.
You just get away from it? Say that again?
I say you can't. You don't. You can't control nobody. You just gotta move away from it. You can't override somebody else's bad vibe. You gotta put that energy within yourself to offset all bad vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, one person with the good, I put the video up too. One person who's resonating like on a level of like 500 on that frequency scale can offset 750K.
So what you're saying is you stay in alignment.
You stay in alignment and you boost that energy up. You don't try to override nobody else's. You just
Hey Wendy, hey Coco.
Turn yours up. Turn yours up, and then that's gonna offset more than just that person.
There you go.
But you don't try to override nobody else as you can't. You can't control nobody. You control yourself.
There you go. There you go. All right, let's see. Okay, so yeah, Erica says she's the same. She's a blood type B. Okay, so on these TikTok pages, we're about to take a break to tap the screen. Tap the screen for a little bit. Tap, tap, tap. Let's get these numbers up. We had 468 over here. We had our 6.8 over here. Let's tap the screen. Tap the screen and write any questions you have. Write any questions you have in the comment. Write any questions. Give us some comments. Give us a heart if you like this conversation. Interact with us, please. That's some good information right there. That's some good information. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you, Wendy. Hey, Brigitte. Hey, I love that name, babe. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay. You said fire for me? Yes, lioness is fire for you. So that means lighting candles. Baby, if I was an O, I'd have me some candles. Any other O's up in here? Any O's? Duke might be an O up in here. He was talking about being outside.
I'm outside.
Hey, Miss Grateful.
I'm outside.
Miss Grateful, you check your emails? I don't see you saying nothing. You ain't checked that email. Tangela O, Keith O. So that's outside fire. And even working out, they like to work out outside. My sister is a fitness instructor. That girl there. Wow, like right. She loved to work out. She loved to do it outside. She's that old. She liked that fire type energy. So just when you correlate with your energy, you can manifest way faster than ever. Way faster. So if I was an old, I have me some candles because that represents fire. I'll be my butt outside in that sun and I'll embody that moment. Yeah. She said, I've been going all day. I'm having dinner right now and listening. Oh, okay. What you said, Duke?
So I'm outside every day. I was outside before this live.
Yeah.
I already knew it was going to come, and then you hit me up like, oh, about to start. You sent me the live. I was still coming up the elevator like,
Yeah. So
most of my trainers will be outside because we're doing athletics. So I go to the grass field. You gotta get some grass. I don't want to go to the turf so much. I want to go to the grass. We train outside. That's how I used to train the athletes.
Yeah, Blue Diamond. She said she loved all kinds of candles. Yes, that's beautiful. Here's another question. Do you think the 369 method works?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'm about to drop another video because I just got Project 369. I did the other one for Zelfanote, but I got one right now. It's the Project 369. They asked me to take a look at it.
What does that mean? What's the project for? Okay.
So, and this is just to explain. This ain't no plug.
No, go ahead and plug.
Right, so one, got the 269 journal.
Okay.
This is my second one.
Okay.
When I manifested the 2 jobs that I got, I said, yeah, I want to get those jobs. And I started writing it. Within the first week and a half, I secured both the jobs. So I was on my way. And then Project 369 is a different company, but it's still the 369 method. They talk about other things as well, as far as the mind, like how we talking right now. You get me?
Okay, so you purchased a Project 369 book. What?
They sent it to me.
Oh, really?
Asked me to take a look at it and then review and see how I like it.
Oh, okay. I like that for you.
I didn't buy them.
You didn't buy them. So what's your...
I don't buy none of these.
So they send them. They send them based upon you sharing so much of manifestation things.
They give me free samples and I'll review it for myself and I'll give my honest opinion.
Gotcha.
Almost like but not for the food, for like the products.
Right. So what did you get out of that?
The 369, it was so good that I went and got another one. But now I'm about to start the Project 369 because it came to me. So I'm gonna look at that book, I'm gonna read it, and I'm gonna see, because they got other things about the mind, and I just like to see their perspective of it as well. But as far as the 369 method, I think it's good because I deal with numerology as well. And I believe that the language of the universe is numbers.
It's numbers. It's numbers.
You know that.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Breaks down to numbers, the frequencies, everything breaks down to numbers. You got a mathematical equation for everything.
So you ever did it? Is it pertaining to numerology? Because I have, like you.
Yeah, I don't do certain things on certain days.
Oh, really?
On 4 days, I don't do nothing that's considered hot boy shit.
I never thought about that. Hot boy stuff.
Number 4, that's a long order.
Yeah.
So that's like a cop day. This is 4 day.
Yeah.
8 day is a money day. So if I want to do something pertaining to money, I'll do it on the 8 day.
Yeah. I do that too. I do that too. But I don't.
Life path. I look at that. I'm a 6 life path. That's the home and family.
Yeah.
I'm saying. So I look at that. Generational wealth, home and family, take care of family, loved ones.
I love that. That's cool. I don't ignore the 4, but I know what it means. I never thought about don't do something on that day.
Yeah, if you don't be driving with your license all the time because you're like, oh, I don't need it. Don't do it on a 4 day.
Don't do it on a 4 day. I got you. And it's interesting you say that, because I started off my journey kind of like with the 369 method. And what I would do, I had this journal. It's not right here by me, but it's just it's on my TikTok page. If you scroll maybe a year or 2 ago. Anyway, it's a black journal, and I was talking about the Nikola Tesla 369 method. And what I was doing is at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock, I was setting the clock for those times, and I would get up and I would write. Since I'm already in alignment with the number, I would write 3 times what I wanted while imagining it and focusing on it. Then I wrote that same thing 6 times, that same thing 9 times at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock. And wait, hold the hell on. I was just thinking about that just to share that with y'all. But I kid you not, the things that I wrote in that when I did that Nikola Tesla is I see myself retired. I was writing down I am retired. And hey, I'm retired, y'all. I wrote up in there, I live in Arizona. Hey, I'm in the desert right now, baby. And I wrote something else up in there as it pertained to financial gain. And hey, I ain't sharing that part with you. But my point here is, baby, it worked.
It does.
It worked for me.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
And it's deeper than just the spiritual aspect. Also on the mental, you're bringing that up and forming those new neural connections in your mind because you're focusing on that and focusing and drilling that into your subconscious.
Over and over.
Once it passes to the subconscious, it's a wrap, because that's the subconscious is the bridge between the physical and the spiritual. Yeah. There, you might as well say it's done already.
And for me, thinking about it, I wrote it down and everything, but every time I would write it, while I'm writing, it wasn't like, I'm not thinking, let me hurry up and write this because I got to get this 3 times. No, I'm writing and I live in Arizona. And I'm thinking about the desert. I'm thinking about the mountains. I'm thinking about the heat in the dry, the dry heat versus humidity where I come from. I'm thinking about that. And I'm excited. I'm feeling that. I'm thinking and I'm feeling it while I'm writing it. So I got to be all in. Like you said earlier, I got to be behind my eyes. And that's what I was doing. Yeah. I love 369 method. Yes. Okay, somebody says, okay, I have the 369 journal book. I was wondering about it from a ear-to-ear testimony. not a written one.
Hey man, I will tell anybody to get it.
Yeah.
I got it twice, and now I got it for the third time. Project 369 is just giving different mental aspects of like affirmation work, or they tell their story. They're still using the method. It's the method behind it all. It's the 369 anyway. I'm a 6 life path anyway, so I fit within that 369 equation.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Dang, I never thought about it like that.
Michael Jackson was a 6 life path.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so when I be reading these, and I'll be on my zone doing it, and it just helps me with being consistent about something.
Right.
Those little wins.
Oh yeah. And you got to pay attention to them little wins, because that give you confidence in your manifestation power.
Absolutely, because the more confidence you got, the more competence.
There you go. More confidence, the more competence. I like that.
You put up your self-esteem about getting your goals, because you're putting in the work. You're getting that dopamine hit, like, yeah, I just accomplished this, I just wrote this, I'm playing that, executed this. Like, those are wins, and you're building yourself up like, yo, I deserve this because I worked for it.
There you go. The sage says my life path is a 9. Yes, yeah. My fellow sage, me too, sage. I'm in that category too. I'm in a 9. I wasn't saying nothing, but I saw yours.
But that's a good one. You need to go check with GG33.
Who is this?
He's the numerology guy. Like, he be on it.
GG33. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. He on TikTok?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to get some of these questions in before I ask you some more. Let me talk to these people. Somebody said my granddad has developed diabetes at 94. What can I give him? We're talking about manifestations today, but a short, simple answer to you would be finding out his blood type first of all, and going to my website and getting him a detox. His diet, diabetes has everything to do with diet. Get a detox that's blood type compatible, and then make sure that he begins to eat right for his blood type. His diet has to be changed. That's how he got the diabetes. Too much inflammation in the body. Okay, so I answered them. Let me check on these. I did a 369. I like candles all the time. Okay, I answered that. That explains a lot. Yeah, numbers are everything, they say. Doesn't copper help you with manifestation?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like the copper jewelry. That's why a lot of the spiritualists make copper jewelry, because it actually helps with healing in your body too. Not just with manifestation, but because, like, if you think about being grounded, the copper wires will ground you. So grounding you is connecting you to all that there is, like, right? And so it helps with manifestation, because now you're tapped in to all that there is, to the earth, when you're grounded. So the copper wires, copper jewelry, all of that helps you to ignite that spark, to reach amplifying your energy, your frequency, your vibration, because everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. So yeah, it does help. It does help. That's how and why the crystals help as well too, because they amplify you. You're just trying to get to places. This is why eating right for your blood type amplifies you, because it gets your body from all of that inflammation. We're talking about basic chemistry here, from being too acidic or too alkaline. You need to be in the middle, 7.35, so you're in balance. And once you're in balance, now you can amplify and reach other realms more harmoniously than you could when you're acidic or on fire or crippled or sick, bedridden.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah. Just read your email. I'm present. Oh, okay, Miss Grateful. I got you down. For those of you that don't understand this here, I sent out an email to my subscribers with a giveaway that if they tell me that they're here, that they'll get participate in a $25 gift card at the end of this here live. And so I'm gonna pull the names. So far I got Tangela, Blue Diamond, Lioness, Bernice, and Miss Grateful. And so I'm not sure if you are a subscriber of mine, but You will go to my website, solvetheearthpub.org. You stay there 10 seconds and you'll see it pop up asking you for your name and your email address. And I just want to give something away. I give away free training in this here particular newsletter. I give away free gifts, discounts, and I let them know. That's how they know, because they're subscribers already. And since they're on the live, I told them when they tell me that they're here, I'll write their name down and I'm going to do a drawing. Y'all remind me to do the drawing so I don't end the live and don't give people the gift cards. All right. I just wanted to throw that in there. All right. So, yeah, we talked about the copper. Someone says, I'm going to like past 6 as well. I forgot what that means. You're the 6, right, Duke? Yeah, so Duke was just covering that. Let's see. Oh, that's you talking to them. Okay, perfect. All right. Any more questions? Hey, our boy, thank you for being here. I have some. So the 369 method is one way of manifesting. And then we talked about just pretty much going in our head and just, saying it's already done. Are there other techniques? And before I say this, I want you to know that you can never get manifestation wrong. It's really about your intent and however you want to do it. But are there, Duke, any other ways that you have found to manifest things?
Yeah, following my highest excitement, like how Bashar teaches.
Oh, Bashar, you know him? I think he's so cool.
I've been on Bashar since 2008.
Yes. Okay.
Like, shift some things that I thought I was thinking about, and it was like, oh, he knows. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, for all these years, somebody knows. So I started watching him, and he knows. Because you know how you do things and you know something without knowing that you know it. You just know stuff. I don't know. That's how my life been. It's like I'll see it later that they didn't confirm that I was right about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a borderline psychic or something. It's like you just know it.
So he teaches to follow your highest excitement.
And that's no matter what that is at that time. So say within any given time, you either could take a nap, watch TV, or go get something to eat. And that's your options for whatever you're doing at that moment. Whichever one is your highest excitement, out of those 3 things, you should do it. So if taking a nap is more appealing, it makes you like, oh, I want to do that. You do it.
Okay.
So it's like that goes with any situation, whatever is the high, and you carry that out until it's not your highest excitement. You go on to the next one. So it's like a thrill seeker.
Oh, like all day, you mean? So basically, following the path of least resistance all day throughout the day. Do whatever feels good to you to lead you to the path of
highest excitement.
Your highest excitement. Ooh, that does sound like a thrill seeker.
Yeah, because that's what I correlated it to being.
Because see, I correlated it different. That's why I was asking you your way of thought, because we all have our own universe within. So
that's why for us to share, because certain ways that you think opened up my mind about seeing this certain like, oh shit, I ain't think about it.
So I thought of it like this here though. I thought follow your highest excitement when you are more excited than you're normally. When it's at its peak.
Right now, I think it's like it's an all-day thing.
It's an all-day thing, but check this out. Okay, this is why I use a little logic in here, because I'm like, okay, I'm retired. I could wake up in the morning and follow my excitement all daggone day. But the old me, she couldn't do that because she had to go to this place called work, And so that's why in my mind I made sense of it to do and implement in my life. Like, for example, like today, today I decided I did a TikTok video and I was walking at a park. Like, right, for me, my highest excitement was to go to that park and just sit there and make back-to-back videos because I had some downtime between consultations. It was fun. I felt like I was in flow, and then I got another idea to go to such and such place and such and such. But at the same time, I knew that I had to cut that out because I had to be back to the house at a certain time to get ready for this here live. So for the whole day, some people can't, is what I'm saying. But when you can, I just go down the path of excitement for that moment.
You could do it even at work.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So it's out of whatever options you have at that time.
Yes. Okay.
That's most appealing to you. That's the one you do.
Yes, you're so right.
Like, shit, should I sweep this rug or mop this floor?
Right.
I'm gonna sweep the rug. I like sweeping the rug.
Right.
I can do the mopping later. So let me go sweep this rug.
Right.
I just follow my highest excitement still.
Right.
So
I see.
That doesn't have to limit me from following my highest excitement. It'll be better and more amplified to do it the way you doing it. That's flow.
Yeah.
Describe that. That was flow.
It was flow. It's being in flow. And what happens with flow, to me, in my knowing, when you stay more in flow than not in flow, then you are able to attract those seemingly to other people hard to reach manifestations. Because what flow happens, because we're water, right? Be water, my friend. So when you're in flow, you're water, my friend. And so now all your manifestations, they're water flowing to you because now you're flow and the two shall become one. So this is why when people at low frequency trying to bring you, they say don't stoop to their level because you're getting out of flow. And so we call these things alignment, vortex, flow, but it's just following that feel good thing all the time to make sure you feel good, because how you feel matters as it pertains to anything that you really want. I ain't talking about the everyday things, because you don't really, really want that job, probably. You don't really, really want that house forever, ever. I'm talking about the other things that you trying to obtain. They're created, but you gotta be in flow so they could flow down the river to you, so to speak.
Absolutely. Even if things that happen bad, you still gotta stay in that flow.
Yeah, you do.
You gotta roll off your shoulders like, oh no.
Yeah.
That's not for me right there.
Yeah, you really do. Hey, cheese eggs. Somebody named cheese eggs. Hey, Makila. Cheese eggs. User 84. Thank you for joining. I appreciate y'all. Miss Grateful says manifestation is powerful. I've been manifesting since the 90s and I've received a lot because the mind is powerful. I totally agree with that. Make sure if you're a subscriber, you reply to the email. You have to reply to the email in order for me to put your name on the list. Yes, never simplify master numbers, which include 11, 22, and 33. Travis says. Okay, he's talking to Lioness. What Lioness told him? Let's see. How do you find out your life path? Oh, that's what she was saying. Okay.
That'll be your birthday.
So that's pretty much your birthday in numerology, your life path number. And so it gives you a number. Remember, I spoke about numerology before. You can, not just your life path, though. Life path is adding up your birthday, but even as it pertains to, I like numbers. I like adding up license plates. I'll be behind the car, I add up the license plate. When we had a red light, I add up the address of the house that you live in. I just be adding.
Absolutely.
Because it's important. When you know numerology, you gonna add like what that number mean. I gotta make sure if I want to go over there. Because look, like Duke said, we don't want to go if it's a 4. We want to chill. Boy, you gotta get rid of that license plate. We're gonna sit this one
out. It's a full day? No. We legal, right? We ain't riding.
Right.
You ain't got nothing in this car? All right, cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All the other stuff, it's a 4. I can't go. Look, wait. Before I became conscious, y'all made me think about something. It's not too nice, but I'm gonna share it because it's funny to me. Now you ain't gotta laugh. Speaking of four, I used to tell my boys when they was younger, if, if she ain't got a 4.0, she up. Cause what she doing? What she doing all that time? Why she ain't studying? Why you got A's and she don't? What's going on with her? And they used to be like, "Ma, you tripping."
But it's real.
Speaking of that phone, but it's
so
she
real.
got
You got a 2.9.
she got too much time on her head. But seriously though, that four as it pertains to numerology, it's like law and order, like limitation, like right. And so,
person born on a 4 days like a hard worker.
yeah.
If you want somebody that's gonna be a good worker for you, make sure they have four.
Yeah.
On a 4 day or a 4 path.
Yeah.
It's like law and order, but it's like work ethic.
Yeah.
It's good to it too.
Yeah, it really yeah. It's work ethic as well. And a lot of people as it pertains to readings, because I see there could be, if there is any so-called bad, good must exist. But when I do readings too, Duke, so when I'm dealing with somebody who's constantly getting a card that has to do with a four, it's about their structure and stability. Most often than not, these people, the foundation of their life be kind of like unsettled, kind of like, right? Because of that number four. So it really represents a chaos, so to speak, like, right? The beginning of chaos, like, right? Unless you build up your new foundation that's going to be sturdy for you to, to interact in this matrix better. And that'd be like little girl, little boy issue, kind of like, yeah. That's interesting. That's interesting. I see angel numbers all the time, especially license plates. Yeah, on license plate, even with time, 1111. 1111, 444. Look, 444. Now go that 4 again. 333.
I dropped a video yesterday, and it was using Jay-Z's 444 beat, 444. That's the name of the song. It was called 444. TikTok muted it. But as you said the 444, but it made me think about that. That's why I muted it, because I used the 444 beat from Jay-Z.
Yeah.
These numbers, they be correlating all over the place. And if you open up, if people open up, they'll catch it. They'll catch it. And it all means something at the end of the day. I just wish I knew it all.
Sage, you are reading me over there. Sage says I'm a master number 11. No, this is one of my subscribers, Sage. She says I'm a master number 11.
So she better be on her videos.
What do you mean?
Try to get out there.
What do you mean by that?
Because that's like a charismatic number. It's emotion.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Charisma.
Yeah. Really?
The 22s are the master builders. The 33s is like the highest, supposedly.
I never thought about it like that. Sage, you got a lot of stuff over there in common with me.
Look up
GG33.
He the numerology guy.
GG33 is on TikTok?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. So we got to look up GG33 TikTokers. He's into numerology, and he describes them, is what you're saying?
Oh man, he knows those numbers, man.
Okay.
This other guy, this guy gets his name. It's a black guy, OG.
Yeah.
I got him on my TikTok too. I follow his joint. He's a good numerologist as well. He'll be breaking it down.
Okay.
So it's really studying numbers more, because numbers, they precede everything.
Okay. That's cool. Speaking of numbers, I want to share with you all. Okay, for my subscribers, I have Tangela, Blue Diamond, Lioness, Bernice. These are the ones that emailed me. Bernice and Beautiful One. Okay. Speaking of manifestation styles, those of you that are supporters on my in that have checked out my website, you can see this, Duke. You see that?
I saw something like some money.
Yeah, hello to you too. Hey, Jess. Oh, thank you for passing through, Jess. Duke, you know Jess?
Yeah, I know Jess.
Oh,
I know Travis too. What up, Travis?
Travis up in here?
Yeah.
Just the vibe. I like her. Where you know Travis from?
Because we all follow each other.
Okay. Duh. I'm thinking you from like another kingdom or something.
No,
we all in the same thing.
So we all in the spirituality. I'm saying that's two from there. From the spirituality.
I wasn't thinking about that. I'm trying to subscribe, but it's not letting me. Wendy, it's on the website, saltoftheearthpub.org. Speaking of manifestation tools, this is something that I've created on my website, y'all. It's a money magnet manifestation tool, whether you're attracting, hundreds or millions. So what I put together is, I'm not going to share with you the actual exercise, but I'll share with you what's in the package. It comes with instructions. It comes with these currencies. These are copies. It's not real money, right? But it comes with this here currency of $100 bills, like we normally see them, and gold. These are like gold $100 bills, if you can see that without the glare. You see that? It's so pretty. So you could either get the $100 bill packet, and it also comes with some gift crystals and the exercise or ritual that you have to do and put together, or you could get the $1 million one. You see that? I thought this was so cool. See, things like this here, this is the $1 million one. It's available on my website, saltoftheearthpub.org. So things like this here really help as it pertains to having tools to assist you, right? So you're going to be giving intent to this here. It's gonna come to you blessed already from me with crystals, and you're gonna pour in your intentions with it, and you're gonna create a relationship with money, a new relationship. Inside of this ritual, you're gonna do a cleansing of your old way of thinking. You're cleaning your hand before you even touch this blessed money magnet exercise. And then for a duration of a certain number of days, remember the number 8 is the number of prosperity. And so we're going to do this here for a appointed amount of days, 8 days. And after the 8th day on this particular exercise, you're given, instructions how to move forward. I wanted to share that with you all because manifestation, when you're starting off and you've been programmed that money don't grow on trees and you got to work hard and it's the root of all evil. Sometimes you have to break that with tools like this, And so I just wanted to share that with you all. It's available on my website, saltoftheearthpub.org, and the cost of it is going to equal 8. It's either whichever one you're selecting, 17. That's why this price is, you add 1 plus 7, we're at 8. And this one, you see? And so this one here for the $1 million one, it is 22. So that'll be 8. This is why the price is the way it is. You add 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. There you go, you're 8. All right. I was able to.
Price of 8 on my Etsy shop and my own books on Amazon.
Yeah. So that really matters, though, dude.
It does. And if somebody said they don't, like millionaires use it, billionaires use it.
They do. But they be using it against people that don't know about it.
They use a lot of stuff against people. Having it all lined up and laced. Like, we want the people that know numbers, then revealed it. And like, oh, that makes sense.
Yes, Sage. Yes.
On this day, oh, that's why they charge this much.
Yeah.
So you add it all up, it's like, yo.
Yeah.
Have we been missing something?
We've been missing a whole lot because we've been taught not to follow, not to know nothing about astrology, not to know nothing about numerology.
Right.
It's the devil. Right. Believe it or not, there was somebody, and I ain't gonna say no names because I'm not a gossiper like that. There was somebody that I really wanted to be part of my, collaboration, like with you. And on last Monday, they came to my live And I don't really know what I was talking about that made them go away, but I know my inner being showed me that they would not be receptive of me talking about energy, or maybe about doing the card. Maybe we did card reading or something that night. And that person, pretty much to make a long story short, they blocked me. And and afterwards I was like, oh my gosh. But my inner being showed it to me that this person was really, really closed-minded. And it was a person. The only reason why I mention it is because some of us do be fearful of the unknown, the stuff that we just don't know nothing about. And I admired the person's message, and I was going to ask the person to come on, but my inner being said no. I was like, well, why? I think it'll be good for the ladies to hear what he got to say. My inner being said no. I was like, well, what if I just... And so I went to go look for him, and I was like, as soon as I went to go look for this person, I said to myself, my inner being, I said, what did you do? And I just bust out and laughed because I should have, it was telling me no, and I just went to go look and just look at him.
Yeah, anyway, like,
they're gone. So it just goes to show, like, some people want to stay where they are, and there's nothing you can do about it. It just is what it is. But to you all, I'm happy that you all have an open mind enough to just hear,
You gotta show hope for them sometimes. Like, once they see it keep happening for you, they're like, oh, maybe what he's saying is right.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, and y'all was here Monday. Hey, Flip, thank you for passing through, babe. Hey, V, I see you, babe. Y'all was here Monday, and we wasn't doing nothing crazy on Monday. Some of y'all come here every day. We wasn't doing nothing crazy on last Monday. It's like, okay. Anyway, for those two more things before I give it back to Duke, I want to share with you all. Those of you that are trying to attract relationships, that's another thing that I have on my website. These relationships magnetic bracelets, and they're blessed as well. Or if you're a man, this one here is a black one, and it's a beaded black bracelet, and then they have this little pink bead inside of it, representing that you're carrying your partner with you, and you're magnetically drawing them to you. There's a magnet on it, and if you're a woman, of course you'll get the pink one with the black bead. But this here, another tool to attract relationships. So we got tools to attract money, tools to attract relationship, and then finally, be radiant. This is a blessed aura mist spray for cleansing your aura, and it is made up of rose and high elevation lavender. These are known to open up your heart chakra. Anytime you get to a spiritual journey, you want to make sure you open up that heart before you try to wake up this first eye, because all hell will break loose if your heart isn't pure and you haven't worked upon the matters of your heart. And so by spraying this, here we go with manifestation, and how Duke was talking about that blank canvas and thought. So when you spray it, you're thinking about your aura in that moment in time, and you're thinking about this high expensive elevation lavender, this high rose water that you're spraying on it. You're inhaling these senses. All of this is energy that you're conjuring up each day to spray this, and you're feeling the pleasant feeling of this in your body, also the pleasant aroma that you're smelling at the same time. So each day you're conscious of this. That's building up momentum. That's energy to change your life. I just wanted to share that stuff with you.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting some.
Dude said I'm getting some.
I'm getting that $100 kit too.
That $100 kit? Yeah.
I remember doing that before.
Yeah.
It was like taking a $100 bill. I was working at Dunkin' Donuts at the time. I took a $100 bill and I rolled it over a stack of papers. I was from the copier from the printer. I just took it and cut it all the same dimension, right? So I made my own knot, but I only put the $100 on top, right? Put a rubber band.
In a rubber band, okay.
So I had a knot, so I just carried in my pocket, right? For myself while I was around the house.
That's what I'm talking about.
Selling people like that, because it was still white, so you don't want nobody to see that. Like, nigga, you got a $100 bill taped on a whole bunch of copy paper. So just to have the feeling.
But the feeling, yes.
So because feeling is the secret.
Feeling is the secret. Hello.
Feeling the wish fulfilled already, not mean, oh, my feelings. No, the feeling of the wish fulfilled already.
There you go.
The secret.
That's the
so
secret.
I put it in my pocket, and so I just remind me like I got a knot. And kid you not, I stopped doing it, and then like a month later, I was actually holding knots.
There you go. Listen to this. If the younger version of me was on this live, I want her to hear this because this might go over people's head. What Duke just said. It's the feeling. We have to be specific. It's the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Duke says. It's the feeling of it.
That's what Neville Goddard says.
Neville Goddard teaches this. The feeling of the wish fulfilled. And so this here exercise, the reason why my inner being told me to share this with you all, and y'all know I got some of my day ones. I'm sorry, what you said? Because it's gonna work. Yep. I'm telling you, this is what I know. I ain't trying to sell y'all no bull crap. This is what I know. And if you're one of my day ones, Tangela, one of my day ones that's up in here, and she know, because she remembered when I start talking about old stuff, she remembers. There's a video right now on my YouTube channel, and I was in Louisiana. Mind you, I am in the desert right now. I don't live in Louisiana no more. I was in that car, and on this video, I was counting in front of y'all, counting and teaching y'all. I didn't tell y'all all that I was doing, but I was teaching y'all how to get you some money, and you count that money, you know, however large, the largest amount, you make sure you get enough of them to count. But I was doing it with $100 bills. And when I was counting, I was thinking about the wish fulfilled. It was a feeling of the wish fulfilled over and over. And I kept recycling it. When it was out my hand, I pick it up. And so like right now, this here is 8 of them. So I put them all down. I got 8 and I pick it back up. 9, 10, 11. I was actually sitting up in my car counting to $1 million, counting some days to $500,000 or $1 million. I was trying every day. I would add up how much I counted. So one day I'll do maybe 20,000 sitting in the car because that's all the minutes that I had. Well, the next day when I come back, I started back off at 20,000 and I went to maybe 40,000 until I got to counting all the way up. I'm telling you, this kind of stuff works. But as I'm counting, I'm thinking. You see what I'm saying here? The feeling is very important. So when you receive your packet, pay attention to the words that I put on your card, the exercise, the blessed energy from this, all of this energy, it matters. And baby, it works. It works.
I live by it.
Look, there go another one. Miss B says, I remember you counting the money. I did this. This was before retirement. I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all the sauce. Sage says yes. Chanza says yes. Miss Grateful says exactly. The feeling is very important. Miss Grateful said, I love my rose spray. I spray on my body, my pillow sheets every night. Good. Yeah, they blocked me, Miss Crystal. They blocked me. They blocked themselves in blocking me. Yeah. They blocked me.
They wasn't ready for that, so they just pushed it away.
They pushed it away. Yeah. Yeah. Did we miss anything else over here? Simplified master. Okay, good. Okay. Any other questions?
A couple of them kids start counting that money.
Yeah. So we could start using these type of tools to help us with manifestation. They block themselves. Make believe. So what is manifestation? Anybody? I want you all to answer this. I want to make sure you got this. What are we doing when we're trying to manifest something? Outside of what me and Duke and I are sharing with you. What are we doing? Anybody? So nobody knows what they're doing? I want to make sure y'all get this. I'm doing this here for y'all. Anybody? Bringing it into reality. Somebody says bringing it into reality. Somebody says focusing. Yeah, Keith says bringing things into reality too. Visualization. Yes. Okay. Calling it to me. That's okay, babe. That's okay. Calling things to me. Seeing it already. So it's about the ability to focus and the human imagination. Speaking things in existence line that says bringing it into your current timeline what already exists in our thoughts. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one.
Those are all good answers, but
that one right there, yeah, they all good answers. Bringing it into our current timeline what already exists in our thoughts. I like that. I love that.
Exactly.
Yeah, beautiful one says she liked that too. Seeing and feeling it already. Yeah, that was good. Experiencing the physical, calling to me. I love that. I love that. Bringing it into our current timeline what already exists in our thoughts.
That's manifestation. That should be the definition.
That's a beautiful definition because energy is neither created because it's already there. It's already in our thoughts.
We just got to line up with it.
Using our imagination to bring it. Okay, so when you're using, we got to get deeper. I got to get you to get this here part out, Duke. When we're using our human imagination, let's say, for example, somebody wanted money. I'll do money since that might be a popular one. So you said, okay, let's say I just want $500,000. Like, right? You said that I need to count it done. So in counting it done, and I go based upon what you showed me that I wrote notes about, you said go behind my physical eyes into my universe. Zone into something with my physical eye that'll bring me there. So when I'm in my head, behind my eyes, zoned out so far that I got over there, I gotta paint a picture while I'm in there using my human imagination. So how do you paint this picture though?
With clarity.
So, okay, with clarity. Okay, so let's say 500,000 to me is like, I don't know, what I'm gonna do with this 500,000. Let's say I don't know, I want the money so I could buy a house. Let's just simplify it to a house. So with clarity, I'm looking at my house. How do I embody it is what I want you to tell these people. How do I embody my picture that I painted to make sure that I'm using my imagination good and my thoughts good?
As long as you're using them thoughts, it is good. As long as you're there already. As long as you can get to that point where you already have it and you can feel that you got connected. You got to feel that already happened. It's yours.
So you don't think it's a difference between just thinking about it?
Now you got to think from it.
That part. That part. How do you think from it?
By seeing yourself in first person doing those things or having those things. When I want to get something, I see myself with it. I don't look at myself with it.
Do you hear that? That took me a long time. I won't make sure my younger version of myself get that part. See yourself in it. Do you understand? Do you hear that? How do you see yourself in things? I want to hear. Philip, hey Philip, I didn't know you was up in here. Philip, how do you
looking at yourself from your mind? You gotta look through your own eyes in the visualization. So you can't really see yourself. You're not looking at yourself, you're looking from yourself. You know, like how we're looking at it right now. So you gotta be able to be like, boom, if I want this new car, I can't be seeing myself in the distance with the new car driving it.
Because
in the third person.
Because that, yes.
So you gotta be the one behind the wheel. You gotta feel the steering wheel.
Yes.
You gotta feel your foot on the accelerator.
Do you get that, Kevin? Swiss, baby, Lioness Jim. Do you see how to embody it? That means you gotta be in the body.
Even if you sit on your couch and pretend, close your eyes and pretend you're sitting in the car. That part. Put your hands up. Start driving it. Feel that wind in your ear. Put a fan over there.
Yes.
Wind in your ear. Close your eyes.
So you gotta be in the house. You can't be looking around at the house as the observer. You gotta be in the house in your body. And so if you're in the body, you feel your feet touching the floor while in the house. You smell the scent of the kitchen cabinets while in the house. You can't see your face. If you see your face, that means you're not in your body because you can't see your face right now.
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah. You see, that's embodying the state.
That's your visualization. You're looking in the mirror.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
Unless you're looking in the mirror in your visualization, that lets you know more like, damn, I am actually looking at it as if I'm walking through life the same way I'm walking through life, and I'm seeing it the same way in my visualization.
Okay. Okay.
And I know it works. I done had dreams to go to multi-million-dollar studios that I've recorded music in, that I've been around the stars. I waited for Beyonce to get out the studio so I can go in.
Really?
Absolutely. I was on a music journey, and my boy was signed with Dr. Dre.
Ooh.
I went from being on a house arrest bracelet, sitting in my room doing on the karaoke, flipping the tape, to sitting in a multi-million-dollar studio.
Beautiful.
Music in legendary studios with people's Mariah, Lauryn Hill, all their plaques in the back, getting recorded by the engineer that recorded their music.
Wow.
A&Rs.
Wow.
Seeing stars. My boy wrote the Jenny from the Block song.
Really? That's cool.
Got to see J-Lo. J-Lo come up to hear me. Like,
she's short. Bless her little heart.
I got to see her.
Bless her heart.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I manifested these things from sitting in a room on house arrest.
That's cool. That's cool. That's
I
cool.
used to be a badass. In my 20s, I was a badass.
Look at you. Well, before, we all have a story. Look what I told y'all. I was telling my children. I was a tough ass. You was a badass. I was a tough ass. But
that's why we are who we are right now. We understand what we're capable of.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Choose mine for good, because I understand the carnage and evil I'm capable of as being a person. Because we're all capable of it.
Yeah.
Two sides. I choose to feed the good wolf most of the time.
There you go. That most of the time. You said that. We got to get into that because this is not about no perfection. We got to get into that after this. I want to read a couple of comments.
The more worse you're going to be.
Yep.
You're into some psychosis or some shit. Like, everything ain't supposed to be roses and flowers 24/7.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Somebody smack me, I'm gonna smack your ass right back. I ain't turning the other cheek. Sorry.
There you go. There you go. It ain't. And when you become conscious and you do or say stuff like kind of like smack them back or whatever, then everybody like, oh, I thought you was the guru.
Like, you want me to really think about it? You really want me to sit there and take abuse? I shall not.
Yeah. Because guess what? All is God. You still God, ain't nothing happened. You just chose the other path in that moment in time.
Right, like what for me smacking you back and defending myself is making me less righteous. Yeah. You're not gonna beat up on somebody that can't even take care of yourself near me neither. Yeah. Yeah. You're not bullying people near me.
Let me catch up on some of these comments. That's what I do. Miss Grateful says, we're using our magic to visualize what we want, the sage says. Yeah, Philip says yes, and calling it forth. So, and Miss Grateful wanted to add, and if it's a new car that you want, you have to treat your current car as if it's your new car.
Thanks.
See, because if you don't, that means you're not being grateful in your current situation. That means you're creating resistance with your current situation. So if it's a relationship, a car, a house, job, or whatever, you gotta treat it as if it's the one in the wish fulfilled, which is hard to do when you don't want it. When you want more. And so this is something else that I want to add too, because on the job that I retired from, to get to retirement, I had to do that part. I did it. So that was the second to last time that I had moved in departments. I was in construction, and I got there because of a reorg in the business. And I just had got a degree, and I hated it there because they placed me there. I'm sitting up there with a degree, and they sent me to construction with the lineman, like, right? And I didn't want it. I complained, I complained, I complained. And I would cry so much that when I got to a certain exit, I didn't put makeup on because I knew by the time I got to a certain exit that all my mascara and stuff, I would look like a little raccoon. So I didn't even wear makeup no more when I was in construction, right? Just bare face. Anyway, one day I got tired of crying, and I said, God, I must be here for a reason. So let your will be done. I'm going to find the good. And I was still an introvert at this time. And I started speaking to them guys in the morning sunrise meeting and teaching them about health and wellness. I became the In Shape coordinator. I began to go out with public affair exercises or helping the community to rebuild and just different things that made me feel so good. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I was doing a basketball team building exercise with my lineman, and I got a call from one of the presidents, and he was telling me he wanted me to go to work in another department to be the engineer, the senior engineer that I retired as being. And I was outside on the phone with him, and he was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Oh, we just playing around basketball and stuff. What's going on?" He was like, I need you." And I looked around, and I was like, "Oh man, I just started having fun." But I promise you, I hated that job. But I got to having fun, and then I put two and two together because I pay attention when my manifestations coming. I need to know what I did, what I was thinking. And I put it together. I released that resistance. And I got up out of there, and I went to corporate because I would have to pass the corporate building every day. I'll be stuck in traffic looking at the corporate building where I wanted to be, coming from construction, looking at it. And I would say, "I'm going to get up in here. I'm going to get up in here." And I let it go. But that one day when that man called me, I was like, dang, I just started having fun. And then when I got into engineering, and I was just ready to be done with corporate America, be done with working and ready to retire, years later, I begin to walk around that office, and I begin to tell them people they'll be giving me work. I'll be like, sure. But in my mind, I'll be saying, I sure hope you train somebody for this, because this is going to be the last time I do it. Because I'm leaving. I'm retiring. These are the thoughts that I was saying. They didn't hear this. I'm retiring. I hope you have somebody else that's going to do it. You see? And it worked.
It sure did. It sure did. Because I remember your first video moving into your house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When I was playing around on the counter and stuff. Didn't have nothing. I did it. And I thought that up. I thought that up, y'all. I didn't know. I didn't know. I was manifesting. So I know this stuff real. I know this stuff work. I know sometimes that you need tools sometimes too.
Oh, absolutely.
You need tools.
Because you have to really get to yourself. You really communicate into your subconscious. Your conscious mind is the watchman at the gate. The one we see and live right now, while we're not asleep, that's the watchman at the gate from getting that shit to go to the subconscious. Ooh. These tools help us bypass that so we can get to the subconscious.
I never thought about that. The watchman at the gate.
Yeah. Our conscious mind. That's so everything don't get in our subconscious, because some things we have to reject. Because
it's designed to protect you, to keep you with your laws.
Right, exactly. Because once it's in the subconscious mind, it's gonna, that's it. You just shipped it out.
Yeah.
It's there now, it's shipped out. It's already done.
Yeah.
It's in its way.
And so we're creating, or pretty much right now, whatever your life is pretty much telling you or showing you what's in your subconscious mind.
Absolutely.
Y'all getting that part?
Accountability for everything that's going on in our lives. The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
It's our fault.
Right. So whatever's in there, if you don't believe it, that's why it ain't here, because your subconscious mind saying, nope, we don't believe it. Here's the next part I want to ask you about. So when you're doing affirmations, what about when you hear, like you said, you have affirmations on your Aim for Millions channel and your Mind, Body, and Sports channels on YouTube. So you have affirmations. What about that person that's listening to your affirmation and they're not there yet? What do you suggest that they do? Because you could tell when you wobbling. Like if I told you you're perfect, dude. Your subconscious mind would say, "Well, she don't know." Da 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 da. Da. How do you ease and make that affirmation setting for that person?
Well, my affirmations are silent subliminals, so the conscious mind I don't even know is there.
Oh,
slip right by so I can get to the subconscious better without the conscious mind interfering with it.
Y'all got that? It's silent subliminals. Okay.
You can't hear it.
You can't hear it.
It's at a pitch that only dogs and children 8 and under.
I love that. That's that sneaky link. That's the real sneaky link, huh, dude?
It's 17. It's 17 point. It's that sneaky link. It's 17.5 kilohertz.
Oh my God.
That's a little bit above audible hearing for us. We can still feel like the vibrations a little bit.
Oh.
Feel the vibrations on our eardrums.
I love that.
Passing. That's because I wanted a way that it can slip in good. And the visualizations is going to take your mind off of it anyway. I put actual written ones up there, and sometimes they may speak it, but what's really making it is the silent subliminals behind it.
I gotta listen to that. Look, Philip says that's slick. 17.5.
Yeah, 17.5 kilohertz.
Ooh.
For the frequency. That's why it's a little bit above. Ours stop at like 16, and we stop hearing it because the frequency is too high. So,
I gotta listen to them.
So it goes right to. They call it silent. It's not really silent, but you can't hear it. That's why they call it silent. It's still there, but it's at a frequency that's so high that we can't audibly hear it.
That we can't.
Our ears. Dogs can hear it.
Dogs can hear it.
Children can hear it.
I love that. Hey, Tia says she late. You right on time, babe. So it's at the 17.5 kilohertz. We can't hear it, so it's speaking to our subconscious mind, and it's telling our subconscious mind what?
Like good affirmations. I write them all in the description. You'll see every affirmation because I want people to know what's going into their mind before they listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's stuff. It's all the good affirmations. I'm a money magnet. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you do that.
Yeah. So it's like it's going to build you up.
Because some people, and I'm that some people once upon a time, when trying to find some affirmations to listen to on YouTube, I didn't know them people. I was just starting off with spirituality, and I was kind of like guarded with my subconscious mind. Like, I'm not going to listen to this here if I don't know what the heck this person put behind this frequency that I can't hear, you know?
You put something else like, oh, you're going to shoot up a whole
village.
You know what I'm saying? When we snap our fingers, like, I don't know what's going on in that.
So
I want people to know.
Be mindful of that. Duke has some on his channel, but mine, I speak mine out loud behind 432 hertz of healing frequency. And that's on my main page on YouTube. But Crystal is saying, what is it called again? So it's called Aim for Millions, the website, or Mind, Body, and Sports. I'm not the website, YouTube channel. And both
sports is Mind, Body, and Sports 1 and MBS Cinemas. You know what I'm saying? Those both the channels that are frequent.
Okay. So if you're a sports lover, it's Mind, Body, and Sports. But everybody else would benefit from going to Aim for Millions, right?
If you're more your business type, you're an entrepreneur, you like small business owner, even a big business owner, because we all can benefit from some.
Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna go to. The Aim for Millions one. And check that out. So
channels, like I got so many channels.
Speaking of so many channels, before we get up out of here, before we end this, you have so many other things. What all else are you getting into besides what the channels, TikTok? Tell people what you're doing because I want my people to know.
Man, where do I begin? I'm just what they call like a multi-passionate person, right? Because the video I dropped yesterday, it was a straight music video. Period. It was a straight music video.
So you're into music, you write music?
what we was talking about. Remember we was talking about during the week?
Yeah.
I was listening. So that last video, that was remnants of what we were talking about.
Yeah, I was so proud of you. I was dancing in the house when I heard it.
Yeah, but I put the actual music video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But they muted it, so I took it off. That was the one that was muted.
Oh, it was that one. But
yeah, it was actual. It was an actual song. I recorded this in the studio in like 2008, 18. It was an actual song, but I used it as my sound, and did the performance for it. For in regards to that last video, it was a part 2. So the part 2 was the music video. After he's like, yeah, let me hear something. This was what you was gonna hear. So it was a whole music video.
See if you could find a workaround where you can get with TikTok so them to add your music so people could start sharing your music.
Oh yeah, on that tip.
So you're doing music. You're doing.
I do film.
Film.
I do editing. I do. I actually do a lot of the whole thing is cinematography. I got my own production. It's called T Smith 26. I named it after my late brother. So T Smith 26 Productions. That's why my videos come out looking like that, because I do film.
And you write.
And I write scripts. I write music.
This man is so talented. And
I do so much stuff. I do it all. I train. I'm a trainer.
That's beautiful.
That's
what the sports, mind, body, and sports. That's what that's about.
So it's more focused on athletic performance, but I do all trainings: weight loss, weight gain, nutrition. I do it all.
So when you become conscious, it's almost like it opens you up to so many different portals of yourself, expressions of yourself.
Yeah.
Because you realize how boundless you really are, and you want to create and leave behind, or just really explore yourself more than anything. It don't really be about leaving behind. Exploring yourself and trying different things. Yeah. Because that's just how I am with all the different hats and things that I do. I'm always creative, and people just be like, look at her. What you doing now? And I'll be like, whatever. Don't you worry about it.
I got so many hats, man. It's hard to keep them all on the head.
Yeah. I'd be like, don't
focus on just like one thing right now. So that energy, because you don't want to spread, especially when you manifest, you don't want to spread your energy way thin. You want to be focused like the magnifying glass with the sun, right?
Yep. And so
that's the best way. That's when you got the laser. That's the ultimate clarity.
Yeah. That's why I be telling him, I'll be like, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Like that TikTok. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
So I also got a meditation channel. I got a channel for parents. It's called Duke Meditations and Affirmations for Parents.
Oh, that's beautiful. So you're going to put all this together on your website?
No, I got this on. That's another YouTube channel.
It's on YouTube. So in your description on these YouTube channels, do you kind of like tell them the other names of the other YouTube channels? Could they find it there?
Together, I kind of link them in a way.
Okay, perfect.
If you're doing YouTube, you can make like a channel clusters.
Yeah.
So the mind, body, and sports one is like 3
perfect
channels clustered with that.
Perfect.
It's connected and clustered with something else.
Right.
You can also collaborate with other YouTubers and make a cluster channel.
Really?
Share a playlist. Y'all can both just dump in videos from a playlist together.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's so many things. There's so many ways.
I'm going to definitely check out the Aim for Millions YouTube channel. Aim for Millions. For millions. Aim, AIM, for the number 4 millions. MILLIONS on YouTube. That's Duke Smith. I'm definitely going to check that out because I want to listen to those subliminals that you're talking about. And then I'll be able to listen to the other. I'm going to have to follow all of them. How many you said? About 12? This man is a conscious creator. Conscious creator right here. That's me right now.
That's why you got to focus in on one thing. Once that one thing pop, you'll have more resources to do all the others.
Yep.
Because if you can't get that one to pop really like that,
yeah,
you'll be wearing yourself out. You're gonna be spreading yourself so thin amongst everything.
Yep.
You're gonna be sleeping all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm really consolidating, and I'm putting certain things on the back burner. Like, you know what? Just focus on this right here.
Definitely.
I'm doing so much stuff, and I could do so much stuff.
Yeah.
Versus one day I'm like, oh damn, I want to do this, and I'll do it. And next day I'm doing something else. Like, oh, this need to be done.
Yeah.
All for like the longevity.
Yeah, but that is true. But I'm thinking about the people that, like my younger self, that don't probably have the time to put, or the space in their day rather, to put all their energy into one thing. So revisiting your manifestation or whatever it is every day. So for me, like because a storm came in New Orleans, and I was actually helping me and my family. We had to get the house together. The whole roof came off, like, right? And so in the midst of chaos, your energy is being kind of like outsourced. Wait, we got to go to the roof, so we got to get the shingles, we got to get a contractor. Your energy is kind of being outsourced. But in the midst of it all, allocate some time to your manifestation still. And so I'm reminded of when it was when the people hadn't came and put up the new cedar wood fence, that we were all in the yard painting it, treating it. And so as I just that little time, that little project, as I'm treating it, I was saying, oh, I'm never gonna have to paint a fence anymore, because in my new house, I'm gonna have little cement, little center blocks. Like it's gonna be a cement kind of sturdy fence. I just know I'm gonna have a fence that I ain't gonna never have to paint. It ain't gonna never fall down, because this wasn't my first time. This was my first time dealing with a fence that fell out. If you're from New Orleans, you're either getting water, you're getting wind, and it's coming. Damn near every year, it's coming. And so as I'm painting, I'm in this zone as if this is my last time. I'm never gonna have to do this again. This feels so fun. Oh, I love painting fences. This is my last time knowing that I ain't going to do the crap no more. And I kid you not, our fence right now is those center blocks. We have those center blocks because we're in the desert.
You spoke that.
I spoke it to existence.
That's a little glimpse for everybody of manifestation.
Yes.
Because during that practice, because that time that you set aside from actually being in reality to focus on a new life or a new thing, you have to be delusional.
Right. You do.
You got to be a little bit crazy.
You do.
So that is going to change.
So when people was to ask me, girl, it's hot out here, what are you smiling about painting the fence? Well, you want to do it by yourself since you were so happy? You don't tell them people. This is my last time. I ain't gonna do this no more. I ain't no fence lady.
You called it and it was already done.
Yes.
This was my last time.
This keeps you encouraged when you're doubting your manifestation, when you're looking at your physical in these eyes and it ain't there yet. You need to find things. You need to have some things to keep you going when it ain't there. So you go up in your room. You ain't got your money yet. You go in your room. You deal with your magnetic manifestation money, and you just begin to count it. Because it's gonna be normal for me. Because I'm gonna be counting money. Look, money everywhere. This is something I used to say. Look, money just everywhere. Just everywhere I go, just money. Retirement, free. I would say those things, and people will call that delusional. But guess what? Look at me now.
Oh, it's actually reality.
Yeah.
At those times, you can't see it.
You can't see it.
But they can't see it.
Yeah.
Only you can.
Yeah.
That's the make-believe part. Like, you got to be crazy enough to say that, oh, this is not going to, I don't see this like that right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm creating something different.
There you go. Hey, girly sexy. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Cookie. Hey, James. Let's catch up on some of these comments. It says, you use 432 hertz of healing frequency. Yeah, Philip. All very interesting. Yeah. Sage said, this is very helpful. Blue Diamond says, all this information and confirmations has been so helpful in my journey. Thank you, Goddess and Duke. Sage said, that's me right now. That's me right now. Real talk, Philip says. Okay. Any questions out there? Any questions that we didn't drill into just yet? We talked about how we start by it already being done, by getting zooming out, getting behind our eyes, getting into that blank canvas by using our ability to focus and human imagination in painting the picture. And when you paint the picture after that, you embody in the state of being. So that means you have to be inside of your body. That means you're using your five senses. That's really a way that I look at it. You want to be, if you're in your body, you can use all your senses because now you can touch things, you can look upon things, you can smell things, you can hear things. And so that's what I did to quantum jump in this particular home that I'm in right now. When I was not there, all I had was my mind and my five senses. I jumped here. And so that way, when your manifestation shows up in your physical reality, you know it by how it feels. Because you already jumped there. I knew this home by the way that it felt. Because I already was in it. You see that? How I come full circle? Hey, V. I'm late. Missed it. But I'm looking at the replay. Okay. Powerful information, Goddess and Duke, for letting us glean from your fields. Okay, y'all getting that, right? So now, when people say, like, okay, for example, when the realtor lady, she walked in, we were actually going in a model home of this here house that was actually across the street. And I walked in the model, and I've only put 1 foot in the home. And I told her, this is it. And she just laughed at me. Said, come on in here. You don't even know what it looks like. I said, no, I know this is it. All I had to do was see the tile, because the tile that was on the floor was the tile that I was over in New Orleans thinking about. You see what I'm saying here? Thank you for the roses, Miss V. Thank you, user 9 there, for the roses. Don't miss that part. This is how you know your partner, for example, because you carry them with you. That's why these like tools really help, because I was carrying the smell of them cabinets with me because I had smelled them already. I carried how it felt because I was walking over there in Louisiana barefooted on the tile that I am now walking on with these socks that I have on my feet right now. That's how you know. You can't miss your partner. You can't miss your blessing. You can't, because you already saw it. You're the creator of it. Ain't nobody gonna get yours. That don't happen. It wasn't yours if somebody else got it.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
I'm telling y'all what I know. It ain't about something that I read in the book. It was me implementing these things, and I want y'all to implement that. I'm late. I missed it, but I read that one. Bullseye, Miss Grateful says. Bullseye. All right, you want to add something on that, dude?
You killed it. You killed it. That energy for signature, like from you knowing it was already yours, like just from that one step and seeing the tile, like, oh, it's already a wrap. It's already a wrap.
That's it. That's it. This is right here. Now, mind you, on the other homes that we were going into, I would pull up. Nah, let's go. I'm talking about to the curb. To the curb. That's it. No.
Signature wasn't right.
It wasn't. Right. It just wasn't, because I knew it by how it was going to feel. I would walk into others. Oh, look how beautiful. And the realtor lady was telling us, she was like, well, oh, you gotta see such and such. And I was going in there. We were going in there, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what you want me to see, but this ain't it. Because I knew. I was like, let me see your pictures. Give me your pictures. Because they had so many. And mind you, I flew in, to meet up with her, because we were all gonna go to tour all of these homes or whatever, like, right? Like, let's narrow this thing down. We ain't gotta, because I know it. I wanted to see what she had on her little list. And my family was like, let's just go ride around. We got all, such week or whatever. And I was like, yeah, but I'm just, because I was anxious to walk in it,
Just so you can see if it feel right.
And it was one of the last 3. And so in my mind, I had released resistance with maybe, okay, it'll be okay. Now I wasn't that anxious where I was building resistance. I was like, well, maybe it'll be okay if I don't see it today. Maybe I have to come back. So let me just chill and just enjoy, you know. And so I released resistance.
You let it go.
I let it go. Remember that. That's part of manifestation. You gotta be able to let that thing go. Cause that's a little sneaky link too that'll come to bite you in your ass if you want it too much. Right?
Oh, that's absolute facts.
Yeah. Blue Diamond said it's already done. Money everywhere, beautiful home, my dream car, my powerful career. I'm going hard for this because it's already done. There you go. And so then I gotta share this part with y'all. Let that thing go. Whether it is that man, that money, that health and wellness, that the new house. I don't care what it is. You gotta be okay without it. Because let me tell you what happened. After I manifested it, I walked into it. My neighbors out there in Louisiana knew me and my family and hooked me up with the realtor out here. It was just like a bridge of incidents, just brought me to the perfect realtor, came to the perfect house, walked in it, get to the place of closing, and chaos came. And because I understand energy, you got to be gangster with understanding these steps. That's why I want you to hear this. Because I understand energy and resistance and what flow feels like and resistance, it started to feel like resistance. And I told the people that I forget the name of these people, the closing people, you know, I forget the name of them, but you all know the process where somebody got to review whether or not you qualify, whatever, and they asking you for this and that and the third in the back. They were asking me for so many different things, asking me about things from 19 freaking 78-ish. Like, I'm like, what? I qualified. I have this. I showed you this. And I was like, you know what? Deny me. That's what I told them. Underwriters. Thank you, beautiful one. The underwriters. Deny me. And they were like, what? What do you mean? You came so far and you said you loved it. And then my family was like, you tell us you manifested this, you got us all the way out here, you talk about denying me? What you mean? In my mind, listen to this. This is so important. I wouldn't steer you wrong, baby. I love y'all. In my mind, I said, deny me, because that meant I would get my deposit back. All of my money that I put up, I would get it back because they would have to release it if I got denied by the underwriter. The builders, because this is a new construction I'm talking about, the builders would have had to release my down payment, right? My deposit, because I got denied by the underwriter. That was a way to get out the contract. So I told the underwriter, could you please you've done a great job. I just want to go home now. Could you please deny me? Please? That's when you know that you're ready. That equals instant manifestation. When you release that resistance, instant manifestation. And then it was like, oh no, everything's clear, everything's fine. Come on in, we're ready. Here's the time, here's the place, and we're ready. We can get you in and out, and you could beam home by Because I was like, I gotta go home. I ain't got time for this here. I gotta go. Change that. So that's a sweet spot. That's a sweet spot. You gotta want this ever so delicately, not like desperately.
What happened is that you didn't want it no more.
Yeah.
Because want is the lack thereof.
Oh, I like how you said that. Y'all heard that? Duke says, I didn't want it. anymore, because want is a lack thereof. That brought a lot of clarity. I ain't want it no more.
You know, and that's the part where we get it, because you have that feeling that I don't want it.
I never thought about that.
Want it, the more you're gonna want it.
Because I be telling them, when you want nothing, you attract everything. Confirmation.
Like you get the people that you don't want, but the person that you want, you never get.
Okay.
Because it's the lack thereof, so I don't want nothing.
I don't want it.
I don't want that.
Ooh, Blue Diamond. Miss Grateful, you see that?
How you gonna want it if you already have it?
How you gonna want it if you... Oh my God. That's like... I like that.
I don't want that because I have it already.
I like that. I like that. Philip said that's that magic. That's right. That's right.
I have it already.
I have it. Drop some mic, Tia says. You got that key? I have it. I don't want it. And so this correlates with when we were talking about, y'all stop all of this. You on a healing journey. No, you healed. We were talking about health and wellness, Duke, and so my supporters, I was telling them I was about to change, and we were going to start talking about consciousness, and we're going to wrap this here health and wellness stuff up. Yes, it's still available on my website. Yes, I'll help you with your questions, but I want you to begin to say, God darn it, that's it. I'm healed. I'm healed already. Because so we don't want a healing. We just healed. And so now we're going into this mindfulness thing, and we're gonna be healed and whole people going here, and we're renewing the mind. With consciousness.
That's where it starts. That's fast.
Want is a lack thereof. I gotta write that one down.
That's the definition of want.
Want is a lack of.
They can look it up in the dictionary.
I love that. I love that.
So how you gonna want something that you already have?
That's already yours.
Or just being grateful for it.
There you go. Being grateful. In religion, they would teach when praises go up, blessings come down. Like, right? It's no different in spirituality. We're doing the same thing. We're grateful. Just how Duke started off saying it's done already. And when it's done already, you could appreciate the fact that it's done. You can jump on the momentum of the feeling that it's done. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Because that's how I do it. He says he start off and he zooms out. I put a spin on it where it's to I wake up. When I wake up in the morning, I wake up with gratefulness. I wake up saying, I'm so thankful for my family. I'm so thankful for, maybe materialistic things or whatever. I'm so thankful for love. I'm so thankful for health. I'm so thankful for well-being. It feels so good to have well-being. It feels so beautiful to have perfect peace. Just things like that to milk that moment. We cannot in this live without talking about going to different brain wavelengths, because I saw that you used to speak about that. So,
alpha. Hold up. We're operating in beta when we're awake. That's the alert one.
Beta.
Yeah. And it goes to alpha. That's the relaxed but alert. Then we go to theta. That's where we usually start programming our subconscious. That's the dreamlight. Kids until they're 8 is in their theta. Most of that time from babies till 8, they're in theta, so it can soak up everything like a sponge.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got delta. That's the sleep. That's when you sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You got another one called gamma, and I like to call that one the zone, because as an athlete, you usually will get in gamma.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's the great part about knowing about the athletics. That's why I associate gamma wave with the zone.
The zone. I like that.
You see so many athletes get in the zone, right? You know, the zone, when they in that zone, it's that night or something. They just hit everything they throw up. It just swish. Or you got the football player that everything they're doing is just
so
like they're unconscious.
Yeah, they're so smooth, kind of like the Michael Jordans of the world, like how he used to like defy gravity, so to speak. And he was in the zone, the tongue hanging out. He was so deep in the zone.
Right. You see the focus on your face. You see the relaxation in their face.
Yep.
It's almost like seeing Neo dodge the bullets.
Yeah. Yep. Neo dodging the bullets. Yep. That's another zone.
Things start moving slower because you're actually moving faster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you see things a little bit slower. It's like moving slower because you're moving that fast. So that's what I call the gamma wave.
Okay.
And it's a really high wave, especially if you want to. And it synchronizes both sides of your brain.
Okay.
Hemisphere. And I think that's very important too for manifestation too.
It's very important. So which wavelength do you feel is the one that'll help you get to the 0 point energy where creation stem from? Like,
I would say theta.
You say theta?
Theta is the one where we're getting programmed. That's almost the dream. This is the
Drifting?
almost the dream light, but we're still kind of awake.
Okay.
I would say that gets us there, because if you all these Buddhist monks and stuff, they'll get into like theta wave from meditating a whole long time, whatever, and get their minds into the theta wave.
Okay. Okay.
Sleep.
So what's happening? What's happening in theta for the person? How do they know? How will the person just starting out with manifestation know that they're in theta? How their body feeling?
Everybody feeling extra relaxed, and it's almost like you're one step away from sleep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You won't feel like you're one step away from sleep, because right after that is delta, and delta is sleep.
So this is like the drifting off phase.
Like that in between, because you're like in a dream-like state. You're still kind of awake, but you're in a dream-like state, because that's where your body can receive the affirmations that you put into it. Your subconscious mind, the door opens up, your conscious mind goes to sleep. It's almost like you're silencing the ego in the conscious mind, so it'll be more accessible to so the subconscious mind will be more accessible. So theta would be the one. And waking up during the day, I would say alpha.
Alpha? So
yeah,
first,
while you're awake, alpha will be a good frequency to be
okay.
Yourself.
Okay, so what are we doing there?
That's when you're calm and alert.
Okay, so what are some times, like examples of that? I would say driving. I would say showers.
You drive, that'll put you in an alpha mind frame.
Yep.
Shower, that'll put you in an alpha.
Y'all hearing this, right?
Looking up from a net, that'll put you in alpha automatically.
Hey, Venus. Look at Venus up in here. Hey, Jasmine and Tracy. Some of the content creators passing through. Jess, I want to go live with Jess one day. She be on live for a long time. I don't know if I can keep up with her time, but but I want to go live with her one day. Hey, Venus, the beautiful soul. The Zone is also in Disney movie Soul. You heard of that? I never saw that one. Crystal says The Zone is also in Disney movie Soul.
Oh, that the cartoon, well, not the cartoon, it's like the CGI cartoon joint. That movie. Yeah,
I guess that's what she's talking about.
You can see it. You can see it in the person. It's like it's almost like they go unconscious a little bit. You can see them.
Okay.
Lit.
Philip says, jump on the momentum of the feeling. Yes, exactly. Beautiful One says, how do you manifest cash flow, not a job?
Because I did them both. I did this one because I moved down here, and I wanted to work these two because I know some information and some lessons that I need to learn from them, because I never worked two jobs before. I never really working too much. I had my own, as far as my training. So that's my own business. I didn't have a building, so and I have no employees, so I really can't call it a business, but it was LLC. So even when I didn't have those things, I would just still program that money. I'll count money in my sleep and fall asleep counting money.
Beautiful One. Duke just said it.
Fall asleep with.
I don't know if you was here, but so here we go. You could accompany this. I'm giving y'all some good stuff that it takes a lot of time, a lot of videos, a lot of
You need those visuals.
you need visuals. So you put your visual to make stuff gangster, kind of like how I used to teach y'all with herbs and stuff to heal your body. You a certain blood type, I give you your highly beneficial blood type. And then I used to tell you, oh, it'll be gangster if you put some lemon juice with it too. And on top of that, put da-da-da-da with it too. And really, really make it like a threefold hit when you digest it. Now you got three things that are highly beneficial for your blood going up in there. That's energy. You conjured up more energy and allowed your body to be activated to get your electrolytes and become the light force that it is. It's no different when you are in this game of mindfulness. You want to get gangster with it. So you have your visuals as it pertains to like the money magnet tool that I'm telling you about. This is a visual. This is one thing where you conjuring up the energy. Now we were just talking about, peep this, we were talking about the brain wavelengths. So now you could have this here tool. You could do your exercise from this tool. And before you go to bed, while you're tired, you're a little drowsy, I know, but guess what? Your brain is in the right frequency to do this. You're in a perfect zone. Count some money while you're drowsy. Count some money. Let money counting be the last thing on your mind, because what's happening is you're about to go into 0 point energy where all creations stem from, which is that sleep world, which is another manifestation zone. And you go there with abundance on your mind.
If you go to sleep with it, it's no doubt in nobody's mind it's going to go straight to your subconscious. And that whole time you sleep is going to be rolling, turning over in there.
It's getting in. It's getting in. And so you use that. So you got your visualization, you got your brain wavelength frequency that's bringing you there. You are actually touching, you use your senses to touch. Now you're going in a dream state and you're feeling it. You feeling abundant while dreaming, that 0 point energy. When you wake up the next day, you be grateful. These are some good gems here. You be grateful. Oh, it feels so beautiful to be a millionaire. It feels so lovely to have my own business. Whatever it is that you're asking or wanting from the lack, you're not having the lack because you're grateful for it. You're jumping over want to I have it. And I'm so happy. It feels so beautiful to be a millionaire. It feels so relaxing to be able to wake up and don't have nothing to do. To be free. Oh, I love being free. I love the ease of this day. I love the fact that the sun is shining in my room. Oh, the sun is so perfect. I feel like I am just the perfect person at the perfect place for the perfect things because everything is perfect, including me. When you get and ride the current of this flow, it have to come to you. It is law. It is law. Y'all getting this? And so you could also ignite this by the blood type thing. Blood type, if you are burn you a little candle. B, think about it. A, go your butt outside barefooted, get around them trees, because the universe is yielding to you. You from the earth element. And A, B, be around water. You find you a place. If you are A, B, find you a place where you could hear the water flowing. A little river. You need to be over there when you're doing your stuff. You go over there by the little river where you can hear water, and you just count your money by the water. Maybe you turn the shower on. If stay in your house if you don't want to go by the river. Turn the shower on and count your money in the bathroom. Nobody don't need to know what you're doing. You're manipulating energy and you're using the tools and resources that you have to get gangster with this here. All right? Y'all tap the screen if y'all in agreement. Say yes if y'all hear me. Share the live. Tap the screen. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up so we can share this here with other information. With other people that want this information. Y'all tap the screen. Let's get this up to 16,000, y'all. Come on. We can do that right quick. Can we get up to 1,000 over here? Y'all getting some good information, baby. Let's get up to 1,000. We're at 717. We're at 15,000. Come on, one more 1,000. Can we get some thumbs up over there on YouTube and YouTube lane? All right. All right. They say, yes, it is law. It is your law. Miss Grateful said truth. Rita says, I shared the live. Thank you for sharing the live, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you for the hearts. Hey, Goddess 11. We at 15.1. Y'all tapping that screen up there? This is how you tap the screen if you're new to TikTok. You got the phone in your hand, you tap the screen, you're going to see some hearts. And that allows us to be on the For You page and other people to be exposed to this information. Yeah, because people want to know how to manifest. Help us help other people. Yes, I'm tapping, but I don't see where it's counting. It's counting. I see it's counting. We at 857. See that number at the top? It's moving. Get us to 1,000. Get us to 1,000. We at 887. See there? You're doing a good job. Look at you at 902. Yeah. All right. Any more questions out there? Any more questions? Questions. Did we cover everything? Can you think of anything else, Duke, that we need to share?
I think we gave them the whole manual.
We really did. We're going to have to do this again. We're going to have to link back up again and talk about other topics too.
I'm around.
This was manifestation. I like to call this manifestation 101, but they got the gangster today. They got a lot. Call it
uncut.
The uncut. You listen to this here video and you got it. Look where
she's showing you best practices.
Yeah.
One example, I said to myself, we're going into like 2021. I didn't want to spend Christmas around no snow.
Around no what?
Around no snow.
Snow. Okay.
Yeah, snow, yeah, because I was raised in Connecticut, so it was snow all the time. That's New England area, so all that snow and all that weather, snow to your knees. I didn't want none of it. I didn't want to spend Christmas like that neither.
Yeah.
And I've been somewhere that I didn't never go before, but that I wanted to go. So I wanted to go to South Florida. I should have been more specific. I should have said Miami, but it was close. I was on the other side of it.
That's cool though.
For Christmas.
That's cool.
I said this in my mind, and a few days later, I got invited.
That's so beautiful. That's beautiful.
In my mind, I was so clear about it.
It's about in this here game. You know how it work in corporate America? They be like, it ain't about what you know, it's who you know. Yeah, it is in corporate America, in the physical. But when you tap over to spiritual, it ain't about who you know, it's what you know. And it's what you know about yourself, what you know about your mind that's going to get you in those other hard to reach places, that's going to allow your manifestation to come forth in the physical reality. It's about what you know. And you got to know that you are the I am. I am the I am. I am the creator. Sometimes we don't know this and we be creating foolishness, creating by default, creating the things that we don't want. But all you got to do is do the total opposite. Just like you was just being about not having money. It's saying, oh, I'm just working for nothing. Oh, I'm just trying to make it to Friday. All you got to do is switch to knob. Be like, oh, I'm abundant. Oh, I am cash flow. You got to be about that. You got to talk about that. You got to milk that.
Like, nah, they only get a year out of me, and then I'm going to enjoy being rich.
Yeah, I know that's right. This is
I put that in my mind. It's already done.
Yeah. Someone says this live is speaking life into my very existence. I'm so happy for you. I want to make sure that I got everybody before I pull these names. I have a Tangela, I have Blue Diamond, I have Lioness, I have Bernice, I have Beautiful One, I have Crystal, I have Miss Grateful. Did I miss anybody before I do this drawing and before we end this live? Those are my supporters who emailed me to let me know that they received the email and that they want to participate in this $25 gift card. It's going to be two pulls for a $25 gift card. So totally 2 gift cards, $50 total, 25 each. Anybody else? Anybody else that got the email that's here on the live? I know I sent it out kind of late, so not too many people opened it probably just yet. I sent it out right before I went on this live. Hey. And in the meantime, any other questions for Duke? Venus says, yes, you have to break or weaken your dominant mental programming of lack. I like how she put that. You're dominant. It's a dominant mental program of lack, and it becomes dominant because it's in your subconscious mind.
Because the environment you was raised in.
Yeah.
And how that environment, how you related to that environment, but we can break all of that.
You definitely break all of it. You have to reply to the email. Reply to the email to show that you got it to get in the drawing. To show that you got the email, reply to it and say, here. You say here. That's how you get on the list for the drawing that we about to pull. I love that. You know Venus too, the self-mastery mentor. Yeah, that's another good one to follow. Y'all make sure y'all following. Y'all make sure y'all follow Duke. My supporters that's on this here live. If you're on this live over here, God is just be healthy. His name is Duke Smith 26. He's on TikTok. This is the voice that you're hearing. Duke Smith 26. And he's like a manifestation coach per se. He does a lot of manifestation tips and skits on his TikTok page. And I want you to support him. I want you to support him. Okay? You make sure you support him in his music, support him and respect his mind, support him by liking his stuff, support him by commenting, support him and give him energy. Now, here's the thing about energy. You got to be in flow with it. Sometimes, so like some people, like how I'm saying, liking the videos and stuff, be in flow. It's more blessed to give than it is to receive. Be in flow of the energy and support people who are supporting you. If that means tapping the screen, if that means sharing the live, if that means a little comment, a little heart, little follow to do, listening to his, when you go over there, I know one thing, you go for to aim for millions, you need to give him a thumbs up. He going into your subconscious mind. He created something to be the sneaky link in your mind to help you to get the desires of your heart. Give him a thumbs up. Give him a thumbs up, y'all. You got to give back. All right? Anything else? Tell the people where they can all find you at. Oh, Linus and Bernice is the same? Oh, okay.
You can hit me up here on TikTok. I've basically consolidated everything down to my TikTok. I also have a Facebook. You can go to Duke Smith on Facebook. You can go to Duke Smith 26 on Instagram. And it's the same profile picture. I created a social media hub. So all of my social medias have the same profile picture. So you'll know it's me.
Okay.
That's how I start branding like that.
That's beautiful. I'm so happy for you, and I'm proud of you at the same time. Your growth in your journey, and the interesting thing about you is that you always popping up on my feed for some, for a long time it's been, and so I've been following you for a good yearish, maybe.
Yeah, it's been over a year.
Yeah, and so I'll just listen, and I liked the fact that it was like-minded energy. You were always talking about manifestation. You always make my mind wonder, and at the same time laugh too. And some of the people that you've listened to, I listen to those people. Oh, that's another question I gotta ask you. I listen to those people in my journey, and it really helped me. Like the Neville Goddard. What about Florence Shin? This question, when I'm asking him about people that maybe could help with mindfulness, consciousness, or manifestation.
Yes, absolutely. That's that world. You talk about that world with the Earl Nightingales and
Earl
Florence.
Nightingale.
A video with Florence's voice in the background.
Oh, really?
There's some woman underneath it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I gotta yeah.
So let's call out rather some of our greats for some of the newcomers. We got the Earl Nightingale, Florence Shin.
Got the Catherine Ponder. I got one with Catherine Ponder and her voice on it.
Catherine Ponder.
She's powerful.
What about Neville Goddard, of course.
Neville Goddard. Reverend Ike.
Reverend Ike. That's that black man with the Jerry Curl looking head? Oh, okay, yay.
He knew it.
Yeah, he do it.
No, all he rode in was Rolls Royces. He said the mind. He told his church to use their mind power, that they do have power.
Oh,
so
okay.
I believe in that message. I believe Napoleon Hills, who was Joseph Murphy. He made the book Powers of the
Napoleon
Subconscious Mind. That's how I
Hill.
learned.
Yeah, Napoleon Hill. That's the Think Rich guy? Okay, yeah.
So from there, I learned about Joseph Murphy and Brian Tracy. All these people dealing with aspects of changing your mindset in order to grow.
Right. Okay. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Wow.
There's so many people. I just been into that wave, and it's just so many people that I study. I know Elmer O. Locker. That's one of those type of people in our generation. I got him on TikTok too. I follow him on TikTok. He followed me back, and I follow him on YouTube.
What is his name?
His name is Elmer O. Locker. His grandfather was.
I don't know him.
Neville Goddard's.
Oh, the white guy. He got blonde hair or something. Yeah.
This video is with him. It's a duet of him.
His grandfather got to be so proud of him because he done grew and he took that thing to another level. Because
he like direct knowledge from Neville Goddard.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It was like the last of the, I would say the spark of what Neville Goddard came to do on this earth.
Yeah.
Grandfather taught him all that, and look, I was following him since he had like 300 subscribers.
Yep, I remember him when he first started off, and he actually was going through some of his grandfather's notes and stuff from when his grandfather had passed, and he'll be like, "Hey, look here, guys, I found da 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 da," and I used to listen to him. Yeah, I haven't listened to him in a minute, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, I listen to him like all his videos that drop. It's already on the notifications. We'll see it drop. And I like the way he opens the book and describes it and breaks it down.
He does.
And interprets certain meanings about it.
He does a great job at that too. Somebody in the comments is saying, who did you mention before Napoleon? I think they're talking about Ike, the black man with the curly hair.
Yeah, Reverend Ike.
That's his name? Reverend Ike?
Yeah, because he was in the same, he was all about the law of attraction, law of assumption as well. He's one of those people.
He came from religion.
He was a reverend, but he didn't teach his congregation like all the other preachers. They was giving him smoke. He was like the prosperity preacher.
He's passed? Yeah. He passed, right? Because his videos are old.
Yes, but they're still powerful.
But they're powerful, yeah. Nonetheless, they're powerful.
So you get a OG, a black man that like put that spunk on it to say the message that Napoleon Hill and Neville Goddard and them was saying, but just his flavor to get to the people that speak the language like he do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Make it more relatable. And all he rode around was in Rolls Royces.
Yes.
To get their mind right.
To get their mind right. So yeah, those are some names for you all that if you want to, like, these people are on YouTube, y'all. They're readily available on YouTube for free. This is free. So let's call them out again because somebody's saying, okay, what's the last guy you talked about? The grandson.
Elmer O. Locker Jr.
Elmer O. Locker Jr. is the grandson of Neville Goddard.
The video with the 800,000 views on it, I got him tagged in it. So I tagged him in it too. So he can see it. Because the lady, she got 1 million followers as well.
Right.
So I duetted, it was me and her, I duetted her duet of it.
Oh,
so
okay.
All three of us on it. I'm on the bottom.
What page is this you talk about?
Huh?
What page is this?
On mine.
Here on TikTok?
Yeah, on my page on TikTok.
Okay.
It's my video that has 800,000. It should be like
in the top
left. And I got both of their names tagged. I tagged them both on that. So
it's tagged on his page. His page is Duke Smith 26 on TikTok. And so we're talking about Elmer O. Locker Jr.
Actually on TikTok.
He is the grandson of Neville, right?
No. His Elmer O. Locker's grandfather was a student of Neville's.
Oh, a student of Neville.
Later on became like a close colleague of his.
Oh, okay.
So he got that real good experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wasn't related to Elmer, but I mean, you know,
he was close with him.
Neville, that's the closest.
The closest.
His grandfather was his student, so.
I see now. Yeah, but you can't. Don't forget about Neville Goddard. Some of Neville Goddard's speeches on YouTube are kind of like hard to hear because they're old too. Just like Mr. Ike, Reverend Ike.
They got some remastered ones.
What they do?
That's why I like to listen to Elmer O'Locker, because he'll break down all the Neville stuff and he'll have it remastered so you can hear it. And then a lot of times he'll open up the book.
He's opening up the book. I saw that.
He'll be telling you like breaking it down like how we breaking it down.
Mm-hmm.
So they can know the meanings behind these words, or behind what he was saying about this, or how to use it and put it into play.
Right.
That's why. So I think Elmer is like the Neville Goddard and those type of people of our generation now. Yeah.
So somebody's asking, we're saying Elmer, ELMER, O'Locker is OHLOCKER.
It's like O apostrophe it's O apostrophe L.
It's the apostrophe LOCKR.
Yeah.
O'Locker. Okay. O'Locker like that.
O'Locker
Junior. Okay.
I look at all his YouTubes. Like, you will want to find him on YouTube. He got tons of views. And he does subliminal, the ones where you go nighttime. Because I listen to a lot of them every night.
Mm-hmm.
Subliminal affirmations while you sleep.
Right.
But you don't do them like the ways I do them. They'll speak it out.
Yeah, I see what you mean. One of my supporters on YouTube said that Reverend Ike had pastors that secretly approached him and said that they agreed with him but couldn't preach that at their church.
Right, because they was on the 301C, so they couldn't.
Yeah. All right, a recap. Elmer O'Locker, Reverend Ike, Neville Goddard,
G-A-R-D.
And who else we were talking about?
So Joseph Murphy.
Joseph Murphy.
That's the guy who came up with the book Power of the Subconscious Mind, and that's how I learned about the subconscious mind through Joseph Murphy.
Okay. Oh, and what about Joe Dispenza?
Joe Dispenza. Oh, absolutely, Joe Dispenza. Another living legend to me.
Yeah.
Like the Elmer O'Locker, but living, because he talked about the head-heart coherence.
Yeah. Okay. So helpful. Yeah, I posted. I typed it in the comments. I wish we could add the list here. Yeah. So it's there now. Your wish has been granted. Look at you manifesting over there, beautiful one. Got me working to fulfill your manifestations. All right, I'm about to do this drawing. Any more questions? If y'all have questions, last chance, last round for questions. I have in this drawing Tangela. I have Blue Diamond. I have Lion's Gem. I have Beautiful One. I have Crystal. I have Cecilia. I have Calvin. I have Jerome. And I just wrote your name on a little sticky here. This ain't no fancy drawing. I ain't got no hat and all that. It's on a sticky. It's gonna be in my hand. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? It ain't gonna be in my hand. I'm gonna put it up in here. So look, Tangela. Boop. I'm letting y'all know. If anybody else, I'm grateful and thank you. This one here says Blue Diamond. Bloop. Any questions? You see any questions on there? This is Lioness Jim. Bloop. This is Beautiful One. Any questions?
No, I don't see any.
You don't see none? This one here says Crystal. I don't know if y'all can see these. Look. It's just my little handwriting. It say Crystal. This is Miss Grateful, I wrote down Cecilia. Bloop. This is Calvin. Wait a minute. Anybody else that's not up here? And this one, last but not least, was the last email that I got was from Jerome. And I'm looking at the emails. I don't see no other email. Everybody in here. Going once, nobody saying nothing. So everybody in here, right? All right, I'm about to pull from this here. If you're not in here, maybe next time. Two names. Crystal. Are you here somewhere, Crystal? Y'all see this? Can you see? It's backwards, but that's Crystal. You see a crystal? They gotta be here.
Somebody said I'm here.
Are you Crystal?
Lioness Jim.
Linus Jim? No, I don't think you Crystal. Are you Crystal Linus Jim? I don't think you Crystal. Because I saw another name say Crystal. Unless, I mean, you could be Crystal. Crystal here. You the Crystal? Over here on YouTube? Crystal here. You here on YouTube. Okay, Crystal. Crystal gonna get a email from me. I was just letting you know I'm here. Okay, Linus. I was like, wait a minute, Linus. I think you cheating. Okay, Crystal, I'm gonna email you after I get off the live to get your address to send you a $25 gift card. It's a Walmart gift card. You go to Walmart, right? Everybody go to Walmart for something, like, right? And the next one, I ain't looking. Merry Christmas, Crystal, if you believe in that thing, or happy manifestation if you don't. Gotta be happy for something. And this person here, who is this person? Oh, Miss Grateful. Where's she at? It says Cecilia. I want y'all to see Cecilia. That's my little name, my little handwriting, just scribbling on the paper. Wait. I don't know if it can focus. Miss, don't tell me she laughed. You're so welcome, Crystal. Miss Grateful, you laughed? You laughed? Oh, she here. This for you. $25 gift card. So that's Crystal. This one was Crystal, and this is Miss Grateful. And I'm gonna email y'all to ask for y'all address to where I'm gonna be mailing this here gift card. $25 gift card to Walmart. So y'all can buy y'all something from Wally World. But bob and weave from them crazy people in Wally World. Yeah, order it online so you ain't gotta go fool with them. So yeah, $25. I just wanted to do that, just because there's no purpose behind it. Really, not really Christmas. But if you believe in Christmas, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas if you believe in that thing. That's just from my heart. I just wanted to do something. She says, thank you. I'm so grateful. Good. So that's Miss Crystal and Miss Cecilia. Anything else, Duke? Don't y'all forget, available on my website, your money manifestation tools for $100 or $1 million manifestation. For relationships, you got the magnetic bracelets. And for just your aura cleansing, you got Be Radiant Rose and Lavender, High Elevation Lavender available to you as tools. Also, make sure you follow Mr. Duke at Duke Smith 26 on TikTok, at Aim for Millions on YouTube, Mind, Body, and Sports on YouTube. This man is an author, a master manifester, a conscious creator. Dude, take it out. You want to add anything?
So much. Just grateful to be here tonight. I'm grateful that you picked me to come up and we get this power session going on. Because this is powerful. This energy right here is powerful.
Really
together, all the other ones in here together too. That's powerful. It's a powerful thing.
Yeah, they pass through. Everybody can't say the whole duration, but they pass through. They know.
The energy was there.
They got the gist of what we were doing, and that's beautiful all in itself. And I'm thankful that we were able to express it in this way, just break it down to people. Because I'm going to tell you, every time I do this, I think about me, the little version of me that wants to know, okay, so what do you mean? What I got to do? What I got to do with my thoughts? I got to do it like this? And I feel like we covered that.
Because it's one thing to tell somebody how to do it, but it's another thing for people to understand how to actually do it.
Yeah, thank you, Miss B. That's my moderator. Thank you. I appreciate you. She says she got a split. See you later. I appreciate you. Thanks, Mark 59, for passing through. Keith, thank you for keeping the likes up. Thank you we got up to 3,000 over. Keith was working overtime over here. Keith, thank you for tapping the screen. Thank y'all for the 16,000.2 likes over here, the shares. Thank you, YouTube. Philip, thank you. Miss Grateful, Crystal, the Sage, the beautiful one, Tangela, all of you. Thank you all for being here. And Miss Grateful wants you to know, Keith, thank you for your wisdom. I'm not Keith, Duke. Thank you for your wisdom, Duke, on this here live. Miss Grateful is saying from YouTube. Yeah. Thank you so much. This was very beneficial things. Yeah. Okay. We good? Keith said, I got you. Keith be holding it down. You know, Keith, you gotta follow Duke. You gotta follow Duke over there. He's Keith. And Duke, follow Keith 1111. He's a Keith 1111 on TikTok. When you see him follow you, y'all follow each other because it's like-minded energy, and we really need to be surrounded by our tribe, so to speak. Right? Absolutely. All right. Absolutely. All right, y'all. We about to wrap this up. This video was from my heart to yours. Take us out, Duke. All
right, people. So make sure when you go to sleep tonight, whatever you try to manifest, think about it. Be there. And then fall asleep in it.
That's it. All right, babe. You keep in touch. You be blessed now.
All right, now.
Okay. Peace. All right, bye. All right, YouTube. See you mañana.